Onion? Yep, okay, this is the right place. Hello! Hi! Welcome!
Yes.
Hello! Never been so happy to have cheese thrown at my face. Tweaking volume. Cheese. Hi! Welcome, little toothbrush, I see you there. Welcome. Hi.
Please.
Why though? Why is it just to let me know that I'm in the right place? Because if so, then I appreciate it. Because I do appreciate being knowing that I'm in the right place. Thank you for the pats, Dr. Dank. And the center. And Jock Ebert. And welcome Nicolea and Dr. Nang and Topo and Stew and Azrael. Finally some racing. Finally. This is me trying to mimic the steering emote. Jeez. Perfect. Now this is when I crash because of the cheese on my face. Yes. Thanks to Omni. I can't see where I'm going. Also, thank you, Nicolea. Welcome, Ast as well, and Art Universe. Hello, and Bout, and S, and Lil, and Buck, and Jock, and K. I guess I call you K. Chaos. How do I shorten
cheese?
Your name to the most silly sounding single syllable. Holy crap, I just almost made a tongue twister. Welcome in Omni as well, and Nicodayo, and I think I've caught up with everyone saying hi. Hi, cheese belongs in the face. That's not true, Asterton. That's absolutely not true. Absolutely not. But hello, Bucky as well. Good evening, Asento. Nyan, Azrael. What's that weird frame blending on the tail? It's like a smoke effect. Well, turns out drawing animations, drawing frames is time consuming and takes a long time. And they were not drawn by me either. That's not the reason for the blurring effect though. That's because I wanted the animation to be smooth. I wanted to have things being thrown out smoothly and the music synced aurora effect at the top to be smooth, and so I interpolated between the thing he's using. I think it was Riff. Was that the name of it? Can't remember the name of the model that I used. And yeah, sometimes the shape of the tail changes too wildly between frames for it to understand how the hell it's moving, and you get some fun artifacts. Real Nyan Racing? Is that RNR, Topo? Oh my goodness. Trackmania everywhere. Watch out, she's about to Nyan everywhere. Am I? Hold on. Let me try it. Let me know. Check. There we are. I Nyan'd everywhere. All over the room. I should have moved my head around, but I was already twiddling things and that made it difficult. Wait, can you even see if I move my head around? Not really, it's just a big motion blur. Thank you for the posture checks to you and the hydration and saving the kidneys. I have saved the kidneys. And the posture checked as...
Cheese.
Hey, it's a new Yamano cheese sound. Yeah, I didn't get to point this out too much on the previous stream, the last one. The one where I actually got way more drunk than I was intending to. That wasn't predictable at all. Anyway, but there are 4 new cheese sounds from Yamano and 1 new cheese sound from Uni. Let me just hydrate as well. Cheese. Why does the music suddenly get so, like, intense when cheese lands on my face? Hold on, I'm talking over everything.
People who don't use punctuation should be punished. They deserve a long sentence.
Oh no, I spoiled it for myself by reading your message before she got to it. That's so good, Jock Ever. What the hell? That is excellent. Doppler effect Yuki's voice when she moves the avatar. That would be kind of fun. If only pitch shifting in like a really reliable way didn't add a huge delay to the sound, unfortunately. Like
this thing, this is very weird.
The way I'm doing that is very weirdly. It's not even like linearly changing the pitch. I'm not quite sure how to explain it.
Cheese.
My cheese. Like if I were to go up in semitones when it's pitch shifted, I would not be going up in semitones. I'd be going up in amounts that are like smaller at first and then massive. It's like weird, or the other way around. I don't even know which way. The effect that I'm using for pitch shifting,
This effect here?
it's not even designed to be used as a pitch shifter. That's not even meant to be a pitch shifting effect. I'm just highly abusing it because it's the lowest delay way of pitching down a sound that I was able to find. Alright, thanks for going to my TED Talk. Anyway, that'd be pretty cool though. I could just, based on how much I'm moving and in the direction, my voice could actually go up and down. Wait, hold on, I can simulate it by doing this. There you go. Whoops, I put reverb on. How's that? Who's gonna clean up all this nyan all over the room? Now there's even more. Why am I off to the side? Get back over here. Add Doppler. I literally just read that. Who? Wait, I don't know what that was about. Topo. Hang on, I have to nyan fastest in as well. One sec. Nyan. There you are. Have I missed any more redeems that I need to do? We've got...
Cheese.
Why? There were some pants. I do feel like I need to thank Jock and S. And Dank. And...
The models.
And Nico. Okay, I'm caught up. I'm officially caught up now! Get cheese nerd. Why? Hi, Baldy Locks. I do like that name. Alright, I've already used up 1/4 of all the time that I can actually make noise for, so I'm pressing the button now. Boop. Currently stave, but have a good room? That's, you know, it's, a certain type of ESP32 microcontroller. This track is a bop. It's true! Alright, I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing today. As in, like, whether I am thinking of doing ranked, that's the word, or campaign. Unts. Well, I read that as units at first. How cat's the mania? Exactly. No, it's going to be how mania's the cat. How is the cat going to mania? It's quite appropriate with me being extremely hype today that I'm playing a game called Trackmania. Ha! Cause mania. Alright, campaign. Looks like I already got gold on most of these, but not enough. Oh, wait! Wait, have I even looked at these yet? I feel like I might have looked at these, but I've not set a mechord on any of these. Could do with gold on those as well. So seeing this makes me think maybe I should go into ranked, but I'm kind of curious about these ones, so let's just have a look. I probably already have had a look. Comedy genius. Thanks, Ego. I think I distracted you with distance talk? Where's the mania on the track? The mania's in my head. I think I distracted you with distance talk. What? Distance talk? Oh, god damn, this music's making me way too hyped up. way too energetic music for me just driving into a wall. I don't remember this. Oh my god, Ingo! What the... Ah! That might be the first ever time that I've seen the 5,000 size gem be thrown. Thank you very much. Now that I have like my head upwards, I used to be down here. But now that I am like this, I should probably move the spawn position of bits. Actually, I should move the spawn position of bits with my head anyway, because it's important that they hit my head. Oh, but then it'll look crap because they're not going to come out of the... behind the sign at the bottom. They'll just spawn into view. Ah, there's a lot of scuff in my stream set. But anyway, thank you so much, Ego. What the hell? I don't know if my driving is gonna, like... you know, I don't know if my driving is gonna... I don't know if my driving is... going to... how do I finish my sentence? Oh, I thought that was a wall. Okay, I don't know where to go there. Just finishing watching a Trackmania video? Have fun, Stu. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't know if my driving... Oh fuck, I can't speak, man. is going to be up to the standards of 5,000 bits. Okay, that's where I'm meant to go. Listen, cat, you say thank you and avoid the self-deprecation. It didn't even occur to me that I was self-deprecating at the time. I literally didn't realize that I was struggling to work out how to self-deprecate all that time. But I think you're right. You're kind of right. I just do it and I don't realize it.
YK, UK, JUUK. There are so many ways to wire OKY.
True. You can't. Uke. Zook. My favorite is when Gura, back when she was actually called Gura, was playing the ukulele. And not only because it was like really nice and like calm, and she has a really nice singing voice and talking voice. But anyway, because she said that she has to tune the uke, and it made me unreasonably. I found it unreasonably amusing. Where the fuck am I meant to go here? Here? Wait, I actually don't understand this part. Arrows are pointing me that way. Okay, so let's do that at speed so I can. Close enough. Oh, you meant to like go through here across the red line? What's the point of the red line? What a troll. Okay. Anti-signposting is what I'd call that. Yeah, that means a huge amount. You've single-handedly like multiplied, or like by 150% what I would usually be getting from Twitch at the end of the month. Tangential, but we found out that we can play her new streams. Tangential, but we found out that we can play her new streams. New streams. Oh, right. Sabbath streams. My voice is dying already. It's too early. Because it's on YouTube, I guess, is the reason. Oh, fuck. God damn it, I'm following the signposting. Why am I following the signposting? I have to ignore it. We're at the tryhard levels of Trackmania, where you just have to, like, find your own path, I guess, apparently. No wonder I don't have a medal on this one yet. But somehow I found it 21 seconds earlier than I did in the previous attempt, so... you know. Oh, man, I kind of miss playing Trackmania now, like a lot because of the music that I'm playing. Thank you very much for the pad thanks, yeah. Because okay, what the fuck? This way? This way? Yeah, because of how much energy it gives me. It makes me feel alive, you know? I think I have to have enough energy for that to be possible, though. How long is this fucking track? I haven't even repeated it yet, have I? This isn't even... yeah, no, this is still unique. Ignore me nearly falling into the water there, right? Hi, Exia! Welcome, welcome! Tangential? Also... Bandagura is Swedish in slang for guitar. Oh, that's pretty fucking cool and appropriate for when she was playing on a small guitar. Oh, I'm being licked by the axe. Hello. Thank you for the pats as well. I hope the pats weren't wet. I guess the wetness came after the pats. Alright, let's try and get a run where I actually know where to go all the time. It's not going to be a fast run, but... wait, can I? Okay, no, that's too much of a skip. Why cheese, Topo? How much can I fly? I think it'll be fun to fly a little bit. Okay, I best... somewhere around there, maybe? Is the limit to how much I can fly? Forgot to air brake. That's pretty cool though, but you know YouTube, YTDLP can like download from Twitch as well, right? So Would it be possible to... I don't know if... I'm assuming that's what he's using behind the scenes, because, like, it's just the thing that everyone uses, because nobody else can be bothered to deal with YouTube's bullshit cat and mouse trying to stop people from downloading stuff, except they've already downloaded stuff on their computer, because that's how computers and the internet works. But it can download Twitch streams as well. In fact, that's how I used to archive my Twitch streams before I was archiving them locally. So, like, couldn't it also then show Twitch streams live? Does that mean you could show Clonk's stream live within his own hair? Could we get Clonk streamception? That'd be pretty damn cool. But yeah, I can do live streams as well, not even just past streams. Clonkception. I love this emote. Oh, sorry, I'm following the lines again. The wetness came after the pats. Oh my fucking god, Topo. Hi, Linted! Those are indeed words that came out of my mouth. I didn't realize the implications of them when I said it. But yeah, that just happened, I guess. Yeah, I'm trying to read this. It'll do anything Twitch and anything YouTube. Yeah, exactly. You indeed put Twitch in hair. Oh, I gotta try that sometime. I still have yet to get a single video to appear in Clonk's hair, by the way. Every single time I've tried, it's not worked. And, like, I tried it for, like, a couple of streams, and then I just kind of got bored of trying. I think the first time I tried, he mentioned, like, something for a split second before getting sidetracked mid-sentence, probably. Much like myself. I can relate to that. And the implication seemed, from his unfinished sentence seemed to be something like, he has to fix some kind of case sensitivity. Fuck, I keep following a signposting. I need to remove that signposting in my head. So it was only working for people with lowercase names or usernames or something? Or display names? And then I tried in a second stream and, like, it still didn't work. And I think he, like, made some slight comment on... Oh, fuck, I'm doing it again. I'm following the signposting. Can I, like, replace the red line texture with nothing? I think if the pad's the center. I need to replace the red line texture with nothing because it's a fake red line. Okay, ignore it, ignore it, ignore it, straight ahead. Okay, I finally ignored it. Holy. I said, right after I set a new record of 6 seconds, I crashed. Has he just not whitelisted you? Maybe. It sounded like he had, like, tried to whitelist me, but maybe he had typed it in, like, lowercase and it was getting the display name, which is uppercase, so it wasn't matching in the, you know what I mean. What the fuck? You hear that sync with the music? I boosted 3 times. Okay, maybe that's it. I have boosted many times, but they've always been immediately followed by a tube. Because it's funny to hear, you got boost power. I don't know exactly what it sounds like in reverse. If I do one, like, it has to immediately be followed by the other. It's like hearing da 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 and then not going da da afterwards. It's impossible. Like, one sound just follows the other. So if I boost, I have to tube. And if I tube, I have to boost. You can't have yin without yang. You know how it is. Okay, that understands anyway. He was trying to... Case. I see. That's how case sounds in my head, by the way. Okay, straight ahead. Don't crash this time, You're actually doing well! It's almost 7 seconds! Ooh, I almost went too high. Just joking, I did go too high. I think multi-tube also works. Multi-tube. He'll just whitelist you otherwise, and yeah, maybe there's some case sensitivity thing. I think it was at the very beginning. I don't think that's the problem anymore. At least it was I heard him mention that was the thing that he wanted to fix. I guess I just haven't been minded. Maybe I have, and I just haven't tried it in a long time. I mean, it certainly is true that I haven't tried it in a long time. Fucking signposting every time. Sorry. I'm gonna skip this map soon. And sure, I hope I didn't get it unranked, although it's quite a late game map, so... I'm not late game rank right now, so hopefully it won't be picked in the ranked map rotation. Rotation implies that there is like a set thing that it goes through, and I thought it was just random actually. No signposting. Okay, okay. Good. Not go so far left. I have 1 boost and 1 give friend present. What? 1 boost and 1 give friend present. I need to look when I'm driving. Randomly doesn't work for you? Oh, okay. Interesting. Are you seriously spamming me mid-race to say there's an update available? Open planet. Is that a thing I can disable? That's awful. Whoa, Loon! Hi, Luna Request! Welcome, welcome, welcome! How was your stream? I will shout you out right after I finish this race. This is on this one time. You've joined me on the one time where I am actually finally setting a new record because I'm driving correctly. Just kidding, I crashed. Hi, Enlin. Welcome, welcome. What are you up to, Luna? So, Luna Request. Thank you very much for the raid.
Plastic cheese.
How are you doing? What are we on to? Nukes are now enabled. Nuclear option. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Patable. Okay, maybe not so patable because I'm struggling so. Yeah. Okay. What? Oh, just before I disappeared, it worked. Hello. Blew up stuff in nuclear option. What is nuclear option? I don't know what that is. How's it you today? Energetic. Beer and there's more of them. Linux t-shirt. It is a Linux t-shirt. The colors on it remind me of the uke noises logo image thing I made on the thing I submitted to Nova's chill vibes game jam. Chill arts? Yeah, hello. I am currently maniaing the track. Okay, I just accidentally did that even better than last time. I'm starting to use the brake again, and the air brake, and turns out that it actually helps when you use all the controls that the game provides you. This way. Don't crash into those signs. Brake around here. Okay, that was maybe slightly too soon. Doesn't matter, I can still maybe set a new record from respawning. Because I was that far ahead. Yes, I'm still 7 seconds ahead even after respawning! I'm sorry for squeaking so much. Oh, that's not the way. Doesn't matter. Oh god, that was a far back respawn. I don't think I'm gonna be ahead anymore. Can I do this? I'm still ahead! I'm technically still ahead. I probably just lost it though. Amazing. I reckon you could have slid into that last checkpoint upside down. I don't know. Combat flight sim that models things like radar. Oh, that's pretty cool. Like modeling it. I'd be really interested in the technical, a technical breakdown of how that works entirely on YouTube. That's a video I'd watch. That's a hard video I'd watch. Electronic warfare and infrared and nukes. Interesting. Welcome, artisans. Hello. All the cool gamers play games on Linux. See, I'm neither cool nor am I a gamer, so that explains why I don't do that. Alright, we're gonna try and get a clean run on this. Because I haven't been trying to do that for the last 20 minutes. It's probably not even 20 minutes, but it feels like it. How's the Mlinlin as well? Nice to see you here. I guess you're currently at work. So that probably limits the goodness that you can be right now. The level of goodness that you can be experiencing. Okay, don't break too early on time. That's way better. Please don't crash there. Okay, I don't know what you meant about that. I don't know if you meant that one about sliding, but I don't see how I could have slid that one. Should still be ahead. Very much. Is it going to be enough to get a bronze medal? How far off bronze am I? Oh yeah, this will get bronze easily. Whew. Okay. Done. Hi, Nitryhard. Welcome. I reckon you could. I read that already. There's a dev stream in like 2.5 hours. That's interesting, but it sounds like they've already. New track, new music. New track, new me. New track, I guess you could say. It sounds like they've already done the. Oh god, this is getting so fucking tryhard. And I don't mean you, Nai. I mean the maps in Trackmania. I need to send Discord. It sounds like they've already got the... Whoa! Thank you, Topo! Wait, to Trackmania? Oh no. Please don't... No, I really hope that's not actually, like, related to the people who made Trackmania. They're gonna be watching this appalling performance now. Please, no. That's gonna be embarrassing. I don't know how I didn't crash into those cacti so many times. It sounds like they already got the radar down though, Luna, so I don't know if we'd be seeing radar dev. Ideas about having like the infrared thing sounds kind of fun as well. Okay, that was actually a lot easier than the previous map. We can get silver on this one. I reckon we can get silver. Let's try again. Yeah, things like the idea of like infrared in games and just having like a separate set of textures, I guess, that are only seen by certain cameras. Or like look a certain way when viewed with a certain camera. Is really cool to me. I wonder if that's how some horror games... Well, no, I guess that with the horror games, it's not that they look a different way. They probably switch out the entire mesh that's being rendered when you view it with like an in-game camera or something, right? I'm thinking of horror games where like you can only see the enemy through a camera, that kind of thing. Fatal Frame. Couldn't think of the name for a second. Wait, why am I 5 seconds behind? Wait, hang on. Wait, what did I do wrong? How am I 5 seconds back? Wait, what? Wait, where did I go wrong? Infrared is more for missiles specifically. Okay. They're the official Twitch channel. Oh, please, why would you do that? I very much appreciate the gifted sub, but this is embarrassing. She says as she drives into the wall. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, I'm losing crowd loads of time here at the beginning. Let's try this better. Exclamation mark gears. Exclamation mark gears. Gears are something that I've never even like. I feel like I'm so far away from being good enough that gears are even like a thing that I need to think about. Thank you for the pads. It's like telling someone who's like never used a computer before that they should be using pointers when they're programming in C. It's like, haha. You need to counter of how many gears you eat. Hey now, I'm not a robot. That's the kind of thing you should say to Nova. I'm just trying my best to like direct my car in the right direction. It doesn't matter if it's not at speed. Oh my goodness.
This description isn't prime, but it's the first product of 3.
First product of 3? What is it? Is product 3 times 3? I'm confused, but thank you very much, Liquid Cake. Thank you very much for the resub. 2 times 3 times 5. 2 times 3 times 5. Yes, it is, but is that a product? The first product of 3? Man, I'm confused. Confusion levels rising. However, also gratefulness on the... Can I, like, not go that way? Can I just go this way instead? There we are. Why the hell was I trying to go around the outside of that pillar? I'm doing it again. There, that saved a lot of time. Paying attention to gears is way up there on the learning curve. Positioning the car comes first and foremost. Yeah. I also forgot that because this is dirt, I can be doing the, you know, the drifts that you would expect to be doing able to do on every surface, but for some reason it doesn't work like drifting in every other car game. By every other car game, I basically just mean Burnout. Wait, what's the question? Wait, hang on, wait, what? Because Uke silly? Wait, what's the question? If the answer is because Uke silly, what's the question? feel like I'm watching technical difficulties right now on YouTube. Okay, it doesn't matter, I'm still ahead. Drift Queen, yeah, this is far too low to make that. Fuck it, I'm bored. I wanna do ranked. These I hate these maps so much. I hate the upper ranked. The high numbered maps. Yes, I'm saying that right after a gift sub was gifted to Trackmania. Why is it trying to go around the outside of the pillar like that? Ah, okay, yeah, no, that's the correct answer.
Cheese.
Hey! Why? Wait a second. This is perfect time for me to give cheese while Ubisoft spins up a VM which has to like boot into Linux or something. Pet. Pets for the X, yeah. Look at all that you missed. Ah, it literally just appeared on the screen mid-transition. It only just did. Ah! Why are you licking my padding hand? Linux boots. What the fuck? Sorry. The game didn't have focus. Linux boots pretty damn fast. I would be absolutely shocked if it booted faster now on the same hardware. Okay, this is a satisfying feeling map. Oh my goodness. It's like polar opposite to the previous one. The previous one was a gotta go slow map. This is a gotta go fast map. This is nice for my impatience. Full speed. Oh, never mind. Linux boots fuck too. What does that mean? What is this UI? Also, why are there only 2 people? Are there always 2 people now? What the fuck is this font? Everything's changed. I forgot the way. Amazing. I'd be absolutely shocked if any OS, Linux included, if a current version of it boots faster than an old version of it. That's just not how it works. Nothing ever gets removed to speed things up. Everything, bloat just grows and 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 grows. Okay, I'm gonna head the correct direction this time. What? What was that noise? Ace? Huh? Wait, we're playing tennis now? What is this? Was ace a thing in tennis? I feel like it was. I know deuces. What does this game become? This is weird. I like the fact that I only start ranting about Trackmania as a game after the gift sub to Trackmania. I swear it's done on purpose. How the red team DNFing? Linux OS had a massive push towards parallel boot a decade or so ago, and they haven't found enough bloat to fill out space again. Okay, so it's slower on hard drives is what I'm hearing. Right? If it's trying to read multiple things in different areas of the hard drive at the same time. Am I catching up to Jesters right now? Am I passing Jesters right now? Sorry, I turned American for a sec. Am I overtaking? Oh, it's a new record, actually. This one uses spinning rust for the OS, though. For the OS, I really hate the term spinning rust, because the implication there is that SSDs are more reliable, which is not the case at all, in my experience. And even right now, again, one of my drives is... the SSDs is getting kind of bad again, even though I only replaced them not that long ago. Whereas the hard drive is still fine. I feel like I need to turn the game down and turn the music up a bit. Dude, I made another new record. I'm not ace. Ace is one thing I most definitely am not. Ace meaning asexual. We have NVMe drives. Yeah, these are NVMEs as well. apparently it's fast on hard drive too. Really? So does it sequentially load the data and then like do the processing with that data in parallel? That's interesting. Based on Blackbase's data, Blackbase, Blackbase. Hard drives are worse. Okay, well, based on my experience, they're not, and I'm only living my own life, so I'm gonna go with what I've experienced so far. Having multiple things to read is actually better on hard drive, because the reads can get ordered in a way that everything can be picked up in the right order from start to finish, instead of going back and forth. Hard drive controllers that competent? I guess it kind of depends how far in ahead is able to get requests, right? How far can the requests be cached? Like basically, what are the byte size, like the chunk sizes that were being requested in? Do you know what I mean? Which also probably comes down to like sector sizes, right? One hard drive controllers are actually insane. Interesting. Also, holy crap, this is Nanobi. I only just realized. Dude, why is the camera stuck to me? Is that just how it is when I'm on a hill? I need to turn up the volume of the music, I think. Because it's Nanobi, it's illegal not to. I used this song in my last ear mix. Okay, you know what? It's beginning now. So I'm turning up the music. I'm sorry, this music's gonna be a little loud. The kernel. Ha! Okay. Does the kernel like load the entire like hard drives? I don't know what you'd call it. The thingy that maps out where everything is physically located on the drives, on the platters, into memory, so that they can know all of this in advance. Otherwise, how could it possibly know without reading first?
Nyan.
Yeah. Found some Seagate PDF which boasted that the write's head superheated the drive surface 100 degrees using a quantum laser ahead of the sector so that it could crystallize faster. Is this the, is that the thing that is done for writing data to... I forget what that's called. There's like a name for that. I thought it was done specifically so that they could like pack things in closer to each other though. But the only way that they could pack things to increase density, right? So you could have a higher density for the same physical size. Oh god. I just noticed my media player skipping the quiet sections too much. I must have raised the threshold for the silence removal on it. Yeah, and then obviously the way that they could do that meant that they had to use something that was like harder to change, right? Because so it's more stable. And then the only way to make that like pliable again, if you like, so that they can change it, like magnetically pliable, if that's the right phrase, was to heat it. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. Wait, what does it mean blue 8 versus 1 red? How have we got 8? Huh? I think I completely reworked it. Okay, I accidentally just got a really good start and then fucked it up on that jump. But apparently so did everyone else, because they're not overtaking. Okay, nice. Have they completely reworked the scoring so that it's just like showing the total cumulative points here? Like, why is it not even showing points here? How can they mess this up so much? Ugh. Man, what a crap new system. You got 8 because I... Well, that's just the blue team in general. Like, I don't understand it. Anyway, plus 120. That's... Thank you. I'll take it. Can I leave, please? It's going to bed as 2 a.m. No worries, no worries, Lena. Have some nice eep. Get your beauty eep. You're not even, I wouldn't call this raiding and running. You've been hanging out for a while as well. Thank you very much. When you call read, the kernel puts the read request into a queue. In that queue, requests get ordered before going to the drive. So does it just have to assume that, like, does it assume a defragmented drive then? Is that the way it works? It assumes the segments for the consecutive segments of the same file will be in physically consecutive locations on the drive? And so it tries to... oh my god, I'm typing on the Twitch chat again.
See.
And it tries to, you know, request all the segments of only one file and then the next file. But, like, that would be the same as if it's just doing it sequentially anyway, right? I don't understand how it can order. Did I go the right way? Oh, I did. Oh my god, we've got a bobsled. Okay, I think I need action key 2 then, not 3. Hi Prag, welcome! I don't turn on TTS for every message. I turned on TTS for every message. Ah!
Post.
What you're talking about is read ahead, where the kernel load stated that you will likely request next, assuming you are reading through a file sequentially. Now it knows which bits are physically close together, and when it has a bunch of stuff to read, it makes sure it asks for the nearby stuff in one go. You want a parallel...
Enabling TTS while trying to do ranked was a bad idea. I'll disable it when I can. This is extremely distracting. I'm thinking about that. I'll just do it now because I've already lost. What you're talking about is read ahead, but the kernel loads data that you'll likely request next, assuming you are reading through a file sequentially. I guess I'm not... Am I meaning that? I guess I'm meaning that actually, yeah. I'll read the other message from Liquid Cake next. I think it was Liquid Cake, it was a pink name. Oh my god, I can't believe I fucking span out there. Come on, you pull it together. You're supposed to be good at bobsleighs, or at least enjoy them. I mean, I just don't enjoy them. I enjoy it when I'm doing better. No, no, Twitch, but physically goes together when it has a bunch of stuff to read and make sure it does find the best someone go, you can put a barrel, but drive is you wanted if the drive is fragmented, okay, so it does somehow understand the physical layout of stuff on the drive. How does it do that if it doesn't have read the entire, like, whatever you call it? Master file table, whatever the alternative of the master file table is nowadays. Into memory. God damn, I'm appalling here. That's my overtaking on the bobsleigh. Man, I feel like I'm getting worse. What color am I even? I'm blue. Okay, we're barely winning. 1 2 1 2 3 2 1 2 3 49 62 72 16. During the boot process, many different files are read, and the kernel does not know which files to be read. This way, this way, this way. Yeah, okay, okay. I didn't head straight towards the cactus this time. You also didn't go off into the snow this time. All right, action key 2. Okay, readying action key 2. Never mind, I never got a chance to use it because I completely fucking fucked up. Well, I was wondering where the person behind me was. The answer is they're in front of me. But having many different read requests to fulfill means that the kernel can optimize the access patterns. Accessing the data, optimizing the... Okay. I don't understand, I'm sorry. Perhaps if I were not playing, I'd be able to, but I kind of doubt that. better than before, at least. It's not saying much, though. No, stop! Oh my god, I knew him flying off the edge of the map. Might as well have. Right, that one's the last somehow. I think it must be something much more striking than we can talk about. Head physically needs to move. It takes more time to move, like 25, 15, 10, then 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, but how does it know which file is at 5, which file is at 10, which file is at 15, which file is at 20? And by file, I really mean fragment of file. If it doesn't have the physical layout of the file stored in memory. That's the part that I don't understand. Oh! Well, more by another person fading than by my own goodness, I made it. Perhaps a prolonged debate about the... No, please no. It reads that only for the files that get access. Oh, okay. So it does do 2 reads per file then, I guess. Well, or does the... I guess it needs to know that in advance anyway, whenever it reads a file. I'm not sure I deserve that 25 points there, but thank you very much, game. Table of fragments of files is just another block to read, so it goes through the same optimization layer and then it knows. Okay. Doesn't need every single part of every single file. Does it not need every single part of every file that it's going to read, though? Or is it just like... Are there multiple ones of these for every file? I guess there must be, because you can have huge files. So it like keeps... I guess it maybe... Does it like read ahead? Not... Sorry, okay. So it doesn't read ahead every individual file's data, but it does read ahead the blocks that say where the file data is located for every file that is reading. And then it knows where they're stored. Where the file data is stored, I mean. And then it puts the reads out in the consecutive order. I fail to see how this is faster than just like assuming that a hard drive is reasonably defragmented and just blitzing through a single file at a time. Like, surely that's still far faster. It just reads enough to answer every question it knows it needs to answer. I see. I do see how, like, just reading in random order, like 10 files at once, is slower than reading, like, 10 files in sequential order at once. But I feel like the savings that would make would be, like, 1 or 2 orders of magnitude lower than the savings you'd get by just reading an entire file one at a time. Maybe I'm wrong. The thing is, most stuff doesn't need all of its files. If you just read the whole file, you read a bunch of stuff you didn't need. Really? What kind of stuff's it loading then? That it doesn't need all of one file. I thought it'd be like reading like compiled, you know, whatever the equivalent of DLL files is. .o files, right? Does it know where each function that it needs is stored in the inside the file? And it can just read the one function that it needs? Xcube is compiled in Rust, which are 50 megabytes to print hello world. Dude! Are you trying to destroy my keyboard by making me throw up mid-game? Is this sabotage? Sorry, that was a bit disgusting. But so is what you typed. I'm gonna have to go into quiet mode after this race, by the way. File contents are likely sequential, but the internal file system internals are all over the internal place. I see. I hate this ace thing and the like... I really dislike the way the aesthetic this game is going. It feels like it's trying way too much to be like games like, I don't know, any of the flipping hero shooter games where like you need voices constantly saying things and like enormous icons and stuff. I don't know. I feel the UI is getting bigger and everything's getting, you know, more in your face, and I didn't think that was necessary. Oh! Sorry, that was really loud. I almost made it out of bronze one. Is this a turtle? I think it's a turtle. And we're gonna move to like a some kind of ray. Right, music needs to calm the hell down. We're in the menu right now. Thank you. Giant icons. Exactly. Oh, thank you for the giant driving.
Voices saying things.
Nice. Okay, I gotta be quiet. Basically now. So I'm gonna go into quiet mode, and we're gonna continue. I like the way that I've stopped the music while I'm saying quiet mode. Quiet mode is loud mode for you, while I'm still talking at the same volume. Okay, there we are. We are now going to be very quiet. Super, super quiet. ASMR. Your weird cat is driving in a race and smashing into walls. There you are, full volume Nyan while I'm in quiet mode. Don't worry, the music will be coming back. It's just that this doesn't deserve any music because there's nothing happening right now. So we're all gonna sit in silence. Can I load up a second foobar so I can easily switch between the serene music? Oh, never mind. It's happening now. It's happening! Man, Father Christmas already must have had like a mid-air collision or something. Oh, it's this one. I remember trying to optimize this jump a whole bunch. Ah! Isn't it a shame that Santa had that mid-air collision? And just like scattered presents everywhere. All over the track. Oh, I remember this one. I remember someone saying that the TAS for this was just like smashing into the corner and it's like a collision glitch going. Santa was carrying the presents on the back of a snow car. And when it turned like really hard, it like flung everything off. Sorry, I'm meant to be in quiet mode, sorry. Right, as a warm-up, so it didn't matter anyway. That I fooked. Oh god. Okay, it worked. A little sideways, but it worked. Oh no, I forgot about that. Okay, saved. Got a slightly different way of doing the bug since then. Interesting. I don't know. Hi, Lunk. Welcome. Oh, ASMR Nyan? Okay, ASMR Nyan. Nyan. Slash me frantically tries to return controls to before and also return hands to keyboard for the game. I feel like I'm going kind of slow. So might not make it. Never mind, it did. Just about made it. I'm into being quiet mode. Okay, that was way more clean than before. And unfortunately for the others, I think other people also messed up on before. I can't work out how to make that turn with all the bonking better though. Where are my sparkles? I'm curious what the new strategy is, Stu. Okay, this is clean as fuck that time. That might be the cleanest I've ever done that. I don't know, it just said first, it didn't say plus or minus. Hi, dying for you. Welcome, welcome. For you. Does ace mean that you just came first? Is that it? Is that all ace means? Alright, I went way too high. Should still be fast enough? Oh yeah, easily. Maybe I can do that without... Oh, fuck, it finally came to bite me. That's what I was expecting to have happened like the past few times I went around there. So it looks like if I touch it with my back left wheel, it doesn't slow me down that much. Ace is first and second, victory is first and third. Oh, it's a team thing, okay. So it meant you are not attracted to anyone? Yes, actually, that's what I meant. That's why I said I'm not ace before. Nice. Oh my god! I couldn't have made that any closer. Oh. I reckon this would be setting a new record if I was playing single player. Just for going past that checkpoint. I don't know if I'll do the rest of it well, but... Back, right wheel, left wheel is what I'm aiming for. Okay, didn't really manage. That is the best I've ever done that jump before. That was a weirdly spoken sentence. Then. I turn the music a little bit.
The wall before the turn starts. Wait, why did I go that way? Why did I go that way? I'm not sure what you mean, Skier. Like how? Just like scrape the wall from before? I'm not gonna do that this time. I'll do that when I'm playing single player, because I don't know what you mean. Actually, I'll do it now. So you mean like... Okay, that's what I've been trying to do last time. Like make the back left wheel hit it first. And it does seem to be very evilly better. It made the basketball sound, so I guess that's a good thing. Also, hello, mental equilibrist. Why are we feeling evil today? Let's go the correct direction, find the presents. Yay!
No! Man, I'll never get VIP. Is VIP? Oh yeah, it is. I was about to say, is it still a thing? I guess that's what the crown means? Okay, I can do that without breaking, I just realized. I think I steered too hard, I was trying to make the back left wheel hit it. Easel streamer sounds juicy?
Maximum juice.
Okay, not too far that time, nice. Not too much braking, I mean. Okay, no braking here, just let off the accelerator. Open, okay, nice.
Cheese.
That's not nice. Cheese is not nice on my face. It's nice in my mouth. Okay, I stopped steering right. No, 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 yes. Are you licking the cheese off my face? Think about making an HUD emulator that you can use to simulate an experiment with different characteristics of hard drive performance. Sounds interesting. Oh, I did still get the MVP, yay! That means I'm bronze 2 now then. You could wrap a file on an SSD.
Her whiskers twitch and the chat ignites
Yo, percent PNG.
Her whiskers twitch and the chat ignites. Herds pour out in joyful flights. Praise flows faster than the scrolling eyes. Each word wrapped in love surprise.
My volume's too
No
low, sorry.
silence lasts when she draws near. The crowd becomes one voice sincere. Countless souls bound by her cheer. United in joy, the truth is clear. All of chat loves Yuki dear.
What the fuck? Thank you very much, Nuge. What the hell? I'm not sure I deserve that one. I like the idea that I just go like... My whiskers just go... Tip it. And people just go like... It's like the meme of the thingy where they're all on the four guys in the chair and it's... Yeah, you know. I don't know what the name of that meme format is. So, oh, hold on.
Twitch.tv/UkiWT.
Wheaty. Occasionally we do tea. Occasionally. It's been a while since I've played Everybody's Golf. I recently revived my Vita because it hadn't been used for a long time. And the screen sharing thing still works with it, which is nice. Although it was crashing every now and then. Which is pretty spooky, alright. You can't, yeah. You already watched one engine deer. Is it a deer VTuber who's an engine? Wait, wasn't that person who did a collab with Uwutoa? I forget the new name. Oh yeah, Uwa Slab. Was she a deer? I don't remember what her name was. Soy Milk Yason. Is she a deer? Yoink! This 2v2 format is the one they're using in the Trackmania World Tour, which is theoretically the big Trackmania tournament this year. Nobody cares about it though. Okay. How to engineer IRL? Interesting. That's very interesting. I wonder what kind of hardware she does. Because I remember her... I don't want to say anything mean. I don't want to be mean. That is not my aim or my desire. I remember her trying to... I think she was trying to get servos to be controlled by an Arduino or something like that. The one time I popped in. This was like years ago. ICs? Holy shit. That's amazing. Wait, she's like designing her own integrated circuits? What the fuck? That's very, very cool. Hell yeah. New record. That's amazing, Topper. It does also sadly make sense that I guess she couldn't be doing some of that stuff. Well, she'd still be designing them on stream, I guess, but it makes sense why she wouldn't be able to show anything that she was working on stream, because even ignoring doxing potential, which is great, there'd be like, you know, confidentiality issues. Trade secrets and stuff. Okay, nice. IC design is crazy. Yeah, that's amazing. What the fuck? Why am I not following soy milk? Banal simulation work. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean by simulation work? Banal simulation. Anal simulation. I had to say it. I couldn't help it. It was building up inside me, the urge to say it. It had to come out. So you simulate the IC design in many iterations before doing engineering samples. Oh, me! Hello! Hi! That's a cute stare emote. I need to see whose that is. Once I finish this. Oh god, this fucking tree! Who planted that? I swear. I literally just swear it in the preceding sentence. Oh! That was so close to the column, that was insane. Let's have a look. Puffle? Oh, it's Puffle! Ah! I didn't recognize the hair at all. The tree was a plant. I thought she said drum. Drum. Wait, why is it ending after a draw? What the fuck? Wait, why did it just end? So wait, it's no longer a case that it's first to a certain limit? Does it just do a certain number of rounds and then after that many rounds it looks who's got the most wins? And I guess it has to do another one if there's a tie. You know Puffle? Only second hand from Freb. Fix-It Freb. Fix-It Freb seems to be a good friend of Puffle. I got made fool of Oyuk. What? Hi, Myriad. What do you mean? What happened? That's about how far I know to talk about. It's all Greek to me. It makes sense that you simulate things first. Okay. So is it like ASIC? Is it like ASIC stuff? So is that what that means? ASIC is just an IC, right? Rather than... So ASIC and IC are basically the same thing, right? Or ASIC is a type of IC, but IC also encompasses the thing that Mesaka has and sometimes uses. I forget the name of it. The IC in IC stands for IC, exactly. Field Programmable Gator, FPGA, yeah, that one. So an FPGA would also be an integrated circuit of sorts, I guess. Applications, yeah. Whereas like an FPGA is not specific to any application, like you can... Or not at the point that you buy it, you program it to become specific to what you want, right? Would that also be classed as an IC? Oops. One day I think it might be fun to like try doing IC stuff, FPGA stuff. It sure be very interesting, you know, it sure be very nice to be able to like... yeah, because there are times when I'm like looking for chips that will do exactly what I want. Like maybe I want an AND gate that has like fucking 8 inputs or something, I don't know. And if I can't find one at a sensible price, it might be interesting to like... Or if I can't find one at all, it'd be interesting to maybe try doing it with an FPGA, and then if I have an FPGA, I'd probably be able to build an additional functionality of other chips and essentially end up with my own Frankenstein abomination of thingy that does what I need quickly. Pivoted hard from computer programming into car repair. For interest, half a decade ago, most of it makes little sense. Oh, no worries, stop it. I don't know anything about FPGAs other than they're like hardware that you can program, but it's like not like a microcontroller. It's more like you're modifying a circuit through code somehow. So you don't have to like rely on like a, you know, you're not bound to like doing everything on clock cycles kind of thing. A chip that takes instructions via direct voltage changes. I don't know. I think it's more like you're designing a bunch of... It's almost like you're designing a logic circuit, right? From logic building blocks, I thought. But I don't even know. This is already me talking on my ass. If Misaka were here, I'd ask her. But you define that in like with some kind of scripting language. Which, as someone mentioned, is Verilog. And it's supposedly confusing to be able to wrap your head around. Bye. The lower you go, the more the words blur and overlap. I guess so. You program it via flash memory. Is it flash memory? Huh, that's interesting. I can't believe I've reached bronze 3 in like one stream, but I guess we'll keep going. FPGA has a bunch of little programmable logic gates, basically a little bit of memory that lets you decide what the gate outputs for each possible input, connected in specific ways. And you can program those lookup tables to control how it behaves. Wait, lookup tables? Lookup tables? Is it similar, like, are you like restricted in like the number of possible ways that one can connect to another one? Like, for example, gate 1 could connect to gates 10, 20, 30 or 40, but not like, you know, 9 or 11 or stuff like that.
Jeez.
Why? Because in that way I feel like it's a little bit similar to the lower level clock control programming for the STM32 that I've been doing. Where like you have like a flowchart that's written out and you can only connect certain clock sources to certain peripherals and kind of thing. Oh, there's a risky finish there, okay. Why cheese? Gate? It's a lookup table. Think of it as a truth table. Like, oh, okay. That makes sense. That's kind of interesting, actually. That actually sounds quite... That could be quite interesting trying to program for. If you call it programming. Design for, I guess. Risky finish to the left, Duke. Risky finishes to the left. Gotta remember that. Risky finishes to the left. Stay up. Oh, okay, I never even got up in the first place. The hardest part of Verilog is that you lose all synchronous guarantees that you get by default in every other programming language. Ah. Right, because it's not going along with the clock. Some gates might react just faster than other gates, I guess. And even like a long chain of gates is not, you're not guaranteed that it will take longer than a short chain of gates. Is that the kind of issue? Shit. Every gate happens at the exact same time. I mean, I guess in an ideal world, yeah. No idea has first. Okay, but yeah, don't rely on, you know, voltage swings to determine the order in which something happens, I guess. Or are they like somehow synchronized? Oh, I don't know. This is something that I'm getting more interested in the more we talk about it. Thank you to Pats Faf. Hi Faf, welcome, welcome. Okay, I did it, nice. You can be synced to an extent when working against the clock edges. Wait, so there is a clock? Or you can just like program something to behave as the clock? I guess you can just make your own thing to behave as a clock. I don't know exactly how you do that, but I guess it's possible. Wow, thank you for the pants! What a cute shark pants. Thank you, Faf, for the big pants. Okay. Black apple. Nice job, Black Apple. What is that? What is that flag? Light blue, then black, then white, top to bottom. It looks like a nice flag. I'm trying to remember to look it up afterwards. Blue, black, white. It's usually an on-chip oscillator of some variety. Interesting! So it's like a thing that you can use if you want? It's just like an accessory that you can use if you want? But like that's not required to be used? Like that's not the fundamental way that it works? Oh, flipping hell yeah. Estonia, thank you, Lind. FPGA can theoretically have peripherals, just like microcontrollers and stuff. Okay. Right, yeah, of course you can have an external one, like, you can use it in the same way that you might use... If you're making, like, a chip, right? You're likely gonna connect it to a bunch of other ones. You can work completely clockless. That's so cool. I actually really, really like the thought of this. This is appealing to the part of my brain that is like super satisfied by trying to do things in the minimum number of instructions to make things like as efficient as possible. And the very idea that you can have something happen in 0 cycles because there is no such thing as cycles without the clock. This is appealing to a part of my brain. When long Yuke Tamagotchi FPGA. Oh my god, the entire thing done in one FPGA. All of the sprites hard-coded in arrangements of gates. Interesting. So I feel about car turbos. Nice. Is it because not to do with like speed, but is it like also to do with efficiency? Like, look how fast you can go without burning like 500 units of fuel or something. Shit. Oh god, I forget what action keys work best for the wood. Is it 4? 4's pretty good. Yeah, 4's good. 4 just takes the edge off the snappiness of the turns. Okay, that's what a great respawn that is. Scaling rates without lean, rich, burning. I know lean and rich. I don't know what scaling rates are though. Less peripherals. Students program your own. Yeah. I get it, Stu. I get it. I wonder if there's like a... Oh man, I didn't get past the checkpoint. This is where I drop back down to... Well, Dream Speed has DNF'd. It's me accelerating, by the way. Bronze, whatever. Code Golf Cat. No. Okay, well, one-liners are really satisfying. So, like, shortness in that way helps, but it's more like... I like making it go fast. What the fuck was that? I just got thrown off the edge! And small code is often slower. Right? Because it's probably faster to just keep on typing, like, a number times some other number, neither of which are constants, than to write a dedicated line where you cache the value and then just use the cached value in the other lines. The ratio at scale, I don't know what that means. While taking more pressures, I don't know what ratio at scale means. This track sucks. I also suck at it, but also this track sucks. That's me sucking at it. Blue is just fucking DNFing non-stop. I mean, the other blue. One of us is DNFing all the time. The other one is not even... is still going but not crossing the finish line. Like that. Extremely small risk C. Risk... okay, I'm gonna read that later. Risk C? I was about to say risk CV. Is this a map with like variable acceleration? Not even just variable steering? Would help. Feels like it. I finished it finally. And so did Dream Speed. Extremely small risk V core design for FPGAs is called SURF, and there's a benchmark thing that tracks how many SURF cores can fit on different FPGAs. Interesting. Oh, work almost over, gonna game all evening? Hell yeah! I don't know why I gained 18 points. Well, clearly they've changed how their scoring works because I was doing shittily. I don't think I deserve 18 points there. May I link us? Sure. By game, I mean stare at the wall trying to find a game to play. Might I suggest our Lord and Savior, Trackmania? Olaf. Do you like going fast? Hell yeah. Might I suggest a game that you have that's not Trackmania? But involves going fast? Oh, this is one of these ignore the signposting ones then. I like this really bright green around the edge of the track. Okay, I actually haven't crashed yet, which is amazing. Oh. Why is my hand tracking not working? Jeez. Okay, wait. Hands on the wheel, Yuke. The clicky wheel. Wouldn't it be funny if I just did silly things like that on the keyboard and I got banned because they thought I was like hacking somehow? Cheating. No human in their right mind would possibly go on the steering wheel, so like, must be cheating. I think for 1 hour after COTD, a couple of days, there's a period where the ranked matches use Trackmania World Tour maps instead. I don't know what they are. Shit. Sorry. I was distracted by seeing how misaligned my arms are. My hand is broken as well, oh god. I'm so lucky that Lanny likes to crash out there. I probably don't actually like to. Okay, hand, fix. Be sensible. We good? Okay, we're good. Kinda. Victory. Quite very hard compared to campaign maps. Oh god, okay. Thank you, Topper. I'll do that soon. After this match. Oh, I actually bounced correctly. It wasn't a great landing though. How does landing keep on crashing out there? I'm actually curious. Because I'm not doing the water correctly either. Maybe I need to like come in it a bit straighter. It's very difficult to... I'm not gonna finish that. Bye bye Stu, have a nice hammock. Oh no, sorry, artist, have a nice hammock. Take a close look at that snout. Looks so silly. Okay, this is done better. Maybe I didn't need to break there. I'm trying to keep an idea on what Lenny does here. I have no idea how that happened to them. I thought they went cleanly over the water. It looked like they went cleanly and then they just sort of hit the road and they just flipped. I didn't feel sorry for them. That said, that was the smoothest I've ever done that water, I think. Tonight, at least. So, has Cup of the Day happened yet? Cup of the Day? But if I were doing FPGA stuff, it'd be because I want to, like, be low level. I wouldn't just slap a microcontroller program, for lack of a better word, on it. Otherwise, I would just use a microcontroller, which is I currently am doing, actually, already. 17 UTC. Okay. Ooh, it almost happened to me, Lenny. You wouldn't slap a microcontroller? Exactly. You wouldn't download a car. I wouldn't download a microcontroller and upload it to the FPGA. The idea of just being able to download a chip sounds fucking amazing though. Oh my head. I'm just gonna download an AND gate that someone has designed. Bang, put it on my chip. Now I've got an AND gate. Isn't that pretty damn cool actually? That's really cool. Oh, really. Okay, I'm gonna hydrate now. Oh, I can't believe you're stirring, Topper. I should bind a button to allow links, but I don't think it's possible to change that stuff through the API. Were you trying to link something? Oh my goodness. What is, why are my hands so stretched? They shouldn't be. Okay, it's because my body was in a weird position. Oh, my camera's fallen down. That's why everything was all a bit weird. Thank you for the plastic check. I cannot save the kidneys right now, I'm beginning a match. I'm afraid. After this one though. Thank you, Stu. It's just me being helpful and letting people download more RAM. Nice. I guess you could design RAM, right? What do they think? It's just like a flip-flop circuit, right? Many of them though. SRAM, you could have SRAM, that'd be pretty cool. SRAM is already like expensive enough though. I don't think buying an FPGA just to use as SRAM is going to be economic. Eat my shorts. Oh my god, we got Bart Simpson here. Racing against Bart Simpson. Can you believe that? Chad, is this real? Ah! I so dislike calling you all chat. It makes you sound like one singular thing, like I don't even care about the individual people. Does that make you parasocial? Super parasocialistic, expialidocious. Oh, I almost made my way through this. Cactuses. Racing with an Austrian. Oh, so the red, white, red? I wouldn't have recognized that. Ugh. I did appallingly. Can't believe this is gonna be us on the... Oh, oh, fuck me. Move! I'm pressing accelerate! I hate this so much, like your car gets fucking stunned with like little birds going around in a circle around its head. When you crash into something before it accelerates. It's so ridiculous. Can't believe this is gonna be Austria's first impression of the UK. Look, I'm accelerating. It's like boom. It's like it has to wait for the engine to reach 0 RPM or something. 0 RPM. It has to stall, then I have to restart it. I didn't actually mean 0 RPM. Idle, that's the one. I'm failing this speed check. But at least I'm not crashing there this time though. Man, I've come last every single time. If I don't lose 120 points, something is very wrong with the new scoring system. FPGAs come with RAM because using the FPGA itself to make memory cells isn't very efficient. Yeah, I can imagine that. How the hell does that work then? So is it just that it comes with flip-flops? And you can connect the flip-flop-flops into things somehow? Okay, don't crash into the cactus, please. Oh my god, finally! Finally, I'm third. Oh, second actually, instead of fourth. Even one of the cheapest ones I can find has up to 128 kilobits! Flip-flop-flops, exactly. FFFs. Or as I call them, FFs. 128 kilobits for like, it is insane. That's so much. Like for a microcontroller, that's a lot. Well, for like a low power microcontroller, that's a lot. I mean, it's a lot to have as the cheapest, if you know what I mean. Oh, so they really do interesting little twists. Okay, so I came last every single time, except for 2. How many times have we had so far? I don't even know how you find out anymore. Fuck's sake, man! Sorry. I'm not a fan of this level. Maybe I'm just getting bad, like worse over time. time to make an entrance into my own head. That's right, I'm getting inside my own head. Go right here. There we go. Perfect, still lost though. Haven't even crossed the finish line yet.
Increase. Apply directly to the forehead. Please make me lose 120 points. Why is it giving me points? I fucked up! What should happen to your favorite racing? Okay, I have absolutely no idea how scoring is based here. I draw the last, and yet I still got points. This is ridiculous. Both you and the opponent at 1 point? This is so silly. I don't know what Speed Racer is. I've never heard of Speed Racer. What does increase mean, Myriad? Oh.
That was spooky as well, I just realised. Oh wait, I need to be saving the kidneys. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to go and save the kidneys, which means go to the toilet. Everybody else, please use this as an opportunity to do the same thing if you need to. Drink, eat, stretch. Maybe look outside the window to like give your eyes a bit of a stretch as well. Your eye muscles. Relax, relax music. This is far too intense for saving the kidneys. 128. Oh, kilobits rather than kilobytes. Okay, kilobits. What is that? 16 kilobytes. Okay. That's still double what I had on the first STM32 I was using. And double the Arduino Mega. Anyway, I'm gonna be right back. And while I'm gone, I'll play the ads just so that they don't interrupt later. Okay, I'll be back soon. Pew. You didn't hear that? Nyan. This is a certified Nyan moment. I speak to you from beyond the screen. Hello. Serious music. The cat has returned. The cat is turning off reverb. The cat is clicking the button to spin up a new Linux VM. This is not a, like, it could be in any VM. I'm just assuming it's Linux because it's a server. VM is the key point. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Dog smoke 'em. Dick kick 'em. Dick kick 'em. Dap slap 'em. Doc Rockham? Doc Rockham is a pretty good one. I can't believe the music is reaching the most intense part and that it hasn't even begun yet. This is what's happening behind the scenes. The amount of energy you're hearing. The music's now gonna have to change when I begin, do you realize that? Oh. I just noticed the arrows at the last second. Oh, it's this one! Right, this one's really satisfying. When bubblegum to chew kicks, I'm all out of ass. Bubblegum to chew kicks? Why does chewing kicks sound like a music production term? Ah, you really chewed those kicks there. It's like wave shaping or something. I don't know. Go up. Down. Let me go up. I actually lifted off the wall for a second. I also went right over the top of the wall almost. Is anyone else playing? Oh, the other blue person actually left. What the hell? Oh, they went AFK. Well, and the other two went DNF. What the fuck? There actually was no one else raising. Oh shit. Where's anyone else? Wait, what happens in a situation like this? What happens if I'm like the only one on my team with the new scoring system? Surely they must have improved that, right? I actually don't remember there being a big issue with it. There was the annoyance that because it used to be 3-on-3, there used to be the case that is it literally no one else playing? What the fuck's going on? Am I just playing by myself? That's how I got to platinum, yeah. Is the server having an issue or something? What the fuck's going on? I mean, I'll happily just play by myself to get my ranking up, but I was expecting a bit of competition. Fuck. Oh well. I crashed, but I have a feeling I'm still gonna be first because, you know, who am I racing against? Are these bots that are using my inputs as training data? Maybe I should just faceplant into the wall a few times to mess up their training. Oh, I was trying to go across the finish line backwards. What is actually going on? I'm not ace. It's just that nobody else is sexual here. I was gonna say something, I don't remember what. Is there no, like, word for... So, because obviously, like, ace is a shortening of asexual. Is there no, like... Oh, hell yeah. I'm making new records now. Is there no, like, one syllable shortcut word for, like, the opposite end of the spectrum? Hypersexual? Man, I'm still like half a second of author though. Okay, I'm almost in Soul 1. Thanks to that. Slut? What the fuck? No. Actually, I guess that is... No. Because asexual doesn't necessarily mean... I thought you meant someone that nobody is attracted to. No, that's just me. I think the word for that is uke. Anyway, well... No, I don't necessarily mean... I guess so. Involuntary, yeah. But I guess just sell. Because it could be... Could be voluntary or it could be involuntary. It could be a vol cell, which sounds like a volatile cell of memory, like RAM. I have so many vol cells in my computer right now. Selling me what? So that's what that guy in Dragon Ball was all about. I don't know. I haven't watched it. I don't know what that is. Kinda wish I knew the reference right now. Okay, we've got players on this server. Nice. I just bunked the characters, so it's less nice. Oh, it's the same fucking map that I was raging at before. God damn it. Why couldn't they have given me this map when I was by myself so that I didn't have to compete with people? But no, because like asexual doesn't necessarily just mean that you're not attracted to other people, right? I don't know if I need to check the tags that I've got on Twitch before I feel comfortable talking about this. One sec. Oh, I've still got the intoxication one. Okay, that can go away. I'm not drunk this time. Also, did I just... It looks like I removed the one that mentions the sexual things. So I guess I need to put that on. I have to wear a certain mask before I'm allowed to speak. Wear certain clothes before I'm allowed to speak. I put on my robe and wizard hat. Now I'm allowed to cast spells. Now I'm a shadow money wizard again. Okay, where were we? Okay, it's on. There we are. There's a guy named Cell that evolve into Perfect Cell and hosts the Cell games. I see. Okay, I've got the tag on. I'm allowed to behave like an adult now. Yay! Because asexual doesn't necessarily, it doesn't only mean that you're not attracted to... Holy crap, how did I not smash into that? To other people, right? It just means that you, like, are not interested in anything sexual, even if it's personal. I don't know if like, you just don't have, like, a sexual reaction to things. Victory. And so likewise, hypersexual does not mean that you're attracted to everybody. That would be pansexual. It just means that you have like a much more yeah, you're just much more sexually active basically. And that is not necessarily needs to involve anyone else. This is all about your own body, not how it interacts with other people. There we are. Finally been able to say it. And I smash into a goddamn cactus right at the end there. Somehow I didn't come last there. Not quite sure how I managed that. It always sounded like a literal chemical imbalance or PTSD reaction. I mean, like, everything is kind of determined by chemicals, right? I mean, like, the brain is done like that. The hypersexual, I'm sure, is also due to chemicals. I guess it could be a difference in the brain structure, but it's probably like, I feel like a difference in the brain structure is like, I don't know. I guess it could be either. I guess it could be either. I was thinking that if there are like no other symptoms, for lack of a better word, then I feel like just a certain signaling hormone having a different amount would be like an easier way to describe it, right? Because otherwise, what is the chance that the brain was like formed in a slightly different way, specifically in this one specific area, right? Where it's not like autism, where there's like a, you know, the effects can be like wide and stuff. I feel like it might just be like one region of the brain and stuff that's reacting to one specific hormone, and then the hormone is, there's more or less of it or something. The few ace people I've known have been joyless creatures. So serotonin, maybe? When you say joyless creatures, do you just mean that they don't like the same things as you, or they've actually like had depression? Because, yeah, depression sure sounds like a serotonin deficit. Oh, I should have paused the music during the quiet part. Oh. Okay. Pretend that I paused it. Wait, I'm gonna give myself another attempt. Hold on. Okay, and breathe again. Acted very mildly to things that normally would make people giddy. I'm gonna need some examples. I don't know what you mean by that. Things make very different people excited. I don't know. Also. There you go. That was a neon for you. Did my Duolingo 2 minutes? Oh, I see what you're saying now. 2 minutes before midnight. What's the... wait, this is a thing you have to do every day? This sounds like homework. This sounds really... If it's a thing you have to do regularly, this just sounds like a horrible obligation. It sounds like one of those engagement bait things. The games, you know? Doing your dailies literally just sounds like doing chores, but that's what I hear people who play things like, I don't know, the Zenless Zone Zero and all those games saying. I just glanced over while I was just talking really casually and I just saw myself like upside down. Like with the gravity going up. Every obligation is showing you kids enough calcium. Ah, you almost made me crash reading that. I don't know how I recovered from that. Legitimately don't know how I recovered from that. When you consider them driving with a slice of cheese on my face, it's not that bad, is it? Given the circumstances. God, I wish I could get the... Amazing. I wish I could get the... thingy better. Bobsled. What is actually happening? Okay, well, that was... What the fuck was any of that? Excuse me. Press the wrong key. I don't know what any of that was. Apparently I suddenly can't do bobsleds anymore, my literal favorite track type. I think it's time for me to exit the game. After this round is over, of course. Before I get punished for not playing a game. Okay, I just can't go over this anymore. Do I need to be on the right? I guess I do. I don't think I can play this game anymore. I just, like, within the last minute, I've completely forgotten how to play the game. It looked like I was gonna crash, but somehow I didn't. Yeah, I'm gonna hide the chat in advance. Thank you for those things that I can't do right now, Center. Power of adult Duke? What? Just like completely forgetting how to play? You can yeet me, but I'm not gonna be yeeted right now. I'm sorry. I'm playing a ranked game. I'm sorry. I can't. Sorry, I can't do it. You're wasting your points. I'm not about to put down the controls and press the reverb button. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's just happened, but everything's gone out the window. I was getting like MVPs earlier, and now I can't even go around it. Like, it's not even that I'm losing against other people. I couldn't even finish in time. This is insane. Thank you for the patch there, Center. I think being yeeted off the controls is actually a good idea right now, though. Taking the long way around, because that way I can actually make the jump. This is me accelerating full power, by the way. That's what it is. Yeah, I just hit like a metaphorical brick wall out of fucking nowhere, and I just suddenly can't race even my favorite track type. It's insane. Well, this was a really fun stream, but it's just sad now. Yeah, I don't know what's happened there. I wonder if there'd be like a visible difference if we're like scanning brain activity or something. This is full acceleration, by the way. I want to change the music to just normal music because I don't deserve this energetic music anymore. Trouble is, because I'm coming like at the end of everything. I need to reach the checkpoint, but not gonna have a chance. That's too happy music. Okay, normal music. Sand and potentially surfaces in general have very low acceleration. I see. I wonder if there's anything else I can do. Thank you for the pasta center. Let me hydrate and posture check. Oops. Really low acceleration, and that's so weird, Stu. Is it like automatically doing a thing to prevent your wheels from slipping or something? Thank you for the pats again, Ascento. Well, that was a game that was fun for like however long I was playing it, minus 10 minutes. It's just how the game calculates how much acceleration you get. Yeah, but like in universe, could they say that, well, actually, this is just because traction control. I wonder what else we can do. the Ubisoft launcher thingy is just a dedicated Trackmania DRM program, so there's nothing else on there. There's an update for No Signal. I wonder if I can continue No Signal. There's also Repo. There's also Stray. I'm absolutely not in the mood for Stray though. And I haven't been since playing it on the charity stream, unfortunately, otherwise I'd be continuing it already. There's Golf with your friends, but I doubt there are any friends who want to play it. I don't think I have any other spooky games that I've not yet played. Oh, wait, hold on. I might. Let me check my itch folder. Do I have any itch that needs scratching? Games. Windows. Itch. Voices of the Void. A Dance of Fire and Ice. I think I've already done everything I can do on a Dance of Fire and Ice. Cats are liquid. Former 8. Super Hexagon. I could play Super Hexagon a little bit. That's maybe not the best idea though, because it's probably that my brain and knowing what direction to move in, part of my brain is being shit right now, so. How far down in my list of sources is Super Hexagon, I wonder? Whoa, it's so long ago! Hey, look at this. Oh wait, I've got to set up a source for this first. Yeah. Here, look at this. This here is the list of the capture sources, which includes everything I've streamed, basically. Going back to early things. I don't know why Black Mesa's all the way down there, because that's not something that I streamed an extremely long time ago. Super Hexagon is all the way... I just saw it for a moment, I've lost it. Oh no, it's Super Hot. Oh there, Super Hexagon's there. Why is it so thin? Yeah, that was a long time ago. Bye bye, Stu! There's a bunch of other stuff. Golf with your friends is like halfway down the list as well, nearly. Red Steels. Ah, that first level of that was good. Leapkist. I think I did all I can do on that game as well. Cyberhook. Now that's something I should replay from scratch. Oh, that's the most satisfying game I think I've ever played. Over distance, like even higher than distance. Anyway, okay, let's do the Super Hexagon then, I guess. This is like an extremely fast to die and retry game, like immediately, just over and over and over kind of thing. But let's try it. I completely have no memory of what the music was like in that game. Most likely it was like 8-bit style. Let's give it a try. I'll stare at this black screen for a moment until capture begins. Also, let me just change my, oh, that's just silly. Let me change the thingy. Stream info. Super Hexagon. 1 viewer. Bloop.
Super Hexagon.
Why is it not? Why is it so loud? Why is it capturing? Okay, there it is. I'm turning down the volume of this a little bit. Oh, that is kind of loud, huh? Bloop. Okie dokie. Wait, how does this work again? I like the way the easiest difficulty is hard. The easiest difficulty is hard. Harder, hardest, hardester. Best time 63 seconds. Wait. Wait, what? Hang on. Best time 63, then 19, then 5, and then 3. Wait, does the time count down or something? Forget about this. In the vibe of Cyberhook, Beyond Sunset is launching 1.0 next week, I think. Beyond Sunset? Let's have a look. Why is this game making my CPU fan spin up a lot? Whereas Trackmania was not. Beyond Sunset. What is that? First-person shooter with a rich story and RPG elements. Oh god. That doesn't sound like Cyberhook at all. I mean, the cyberpunk part does. First-person shooter does if it's a grappling hook. I guess it has some similar colors to Cyberhook. It doesn't have any bloom, though. It doesn't even have bloom in a cyberpunk game. What is this? This should be illegal. It does look kind of interesting, though. It does remind me of, like... Well, it looks like it wants to remind me of Duke Nukem 3D, but, like, all the models everywhere are, like, full 3D by the look of it, so... The PR sucks? I thought it was the RPG. That sucks. Okay, I'm joking. Well, I'm not really joking that I don't like RPGs anyway. Let's see what the hell how this game works. I forget.
Game over.
There we are. Okay, so now let's play another game. I'm joking.
Begin.
Oh my god, I remember this music! Okay, so I just move this triangle around the hexagon in the middle.
Game over.
I'm gonna turn the music down just slightly. I just remembered how good this music is. Okay, let's try that. It's built on the GZ engine. Interesting. God, I remember how snappy these controls. I remember how snappy these controls are. Like.
Begin.
I have to get this through all the gaps.
Line.
It's the next section.
Game over. Begin.
It's so interesting, like how a whole level is just
Line.
like 10 seconds or something. I forget how long exactly.
Triangle.
Oh my god, I have no idea how I made it through that.
Begin.
That was so close.
Game over.
Man.
Begin.
I almost wish the music would keep playing in the background. Like in like a really muffled way or something when you die. Then it just like drops you into a level that's like synced on the nearest beat.
Triangle.
So
Game over. Begin.
but I guess your reward for actually doing well is you get to hear the music, so...
Line. Game.
Oh my god, why did I let go of that?
Begin.
It is, it's so good. It's like one long one and it's like got 3 different start sections that it starts from randomly. So you're not hearing the same thing over and over. For fuck's sake. I can't remember if there are different tracks on the different levels.
Line. Triangle.
I feel like I want something on the screen to show what button I'm pressing.
Game over.
Okay, I've reached nearly half as good as I was on my best time. I'm now realizing that the best time is how long you survived, not
Begin.
yeah. Which is why it's like higher on the earlier levels. There's one level where I only survived 3 seconds if I remember correctly. man!
Over. Begin.
I do want to check the other levels as well. Remind myself what they were like. I think the Super
Game
Hexagon.
over.
I think the Super Hexagon game was. Oh wait, it still says Trackmania on my title, doesn't it? I changed the thingy. Hexagon. I typed Hexagon by mistake. Okay, that's the title of the stream now. Hexagon. This one is a fun computer vision problem to solve and make a program that plays it for you. True, true. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Begin.
Huzzah! Gone! That's true,
Line.
this would be fun to try to do. Oh yeah, I remember. I'm pretty sure that I got this from a bundle that was made to raise support for Ukraine. I forget what it was called, it was a Humble Bundle.
Cheese.
Not a Humble Bundle, because it was an itch. It was an itch bundle.
Line.
I get really lucky with stopping like 1 frame before disaster.
Game.
I took a long way around. It was in a really early Humble Bundle, I think, anyway.
Begin.
Maybe I didn't get it in... I'd been hearing about Humble Bundles for like years before I
Line.
got it in the Ukraine one. And I didn't have any.
Triangle.
I never got like a Humble Bundle. Except for this one.
Game.
Oh, why did I go forwards and backwards? Did you see that? I started going around one way and then I went back around the other way.
Begin.
An itch in my eye. Oh no. I love the way it's in and not just out. In as well as out. Nice.
Triangle.
Hey, there you go. I reached another part of
Game
music.
over.
Ah. Slap that cheese on the cat. No, do not. Absolutely do not. Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Begin.
Hexagon.
Line.
Why? See, Hexagon is a better name than I was originally going to make it anyway. Because I was originally just going to type Hexagon, because I couldn't think of a name. So at least now it's somewhat unique, right? Not many people are going to make the mistake of typing Hexagon.
Game over.
No. I want to at least make it to 30 seconds. Again. Having, like, you know... Isn't it funny how this game does not cause me motion sickness? But unmodded repo does. I think it has to do with this...
Game over. Begin.
I think it has to do with this game being, like... not stupidly dark as well.
Line.
Because, like, I'm already, like, my eyes are already aching just trying to see in repo.
Triangle.
No, you don't.
Game
Yes, you do.
over.
25 seconds, man. Yuki is the #1 Super Hexagon streamer on Twitch.
Again.
There are only 2 of us right now. I think.
Line.
Oh, I really love that, like, drawbar organ sounding background.
Triangle.
In the background.
Game
Oh,
over.
okay. That's the new pattern for tonight, I think. Or possibly I just missed the start of it before. Winning by default.
Line.
Okay, I can...
Begin. Game over. Begin.
So I was thinking, my brain was elsewhere. I just like reflexively pressed the spacebar, but my brain wasn't ready. Oh, I picked the right one. Would that have been survivable if I'd
Triangle.
picked the wrong one? I kind of want to get past triangle,
Game over.
which I think is square. Seems like it wasn't in any early humble bundle. No worries, like, think of the pads.
Begin. Line.
It'd be kind of interesting actually to like, yeah. I wonder if I could just like do the brute force method of training like a simple neural network to try to do this. There we go, there's square.
Game over.
36, okay, I did it. The neural net would need to know the current position of the triangle though. So maybe a mix of like OpenCL to... am I thinking the right thing when I say OpenCL? No, I'm not. Am I? No, I'm not. See, OpenCV to find
Game over.
the triangle. And then just throw the entire goddamn screen at it, I guess. Then you don't have to do any work to actually, you know, figure out how to really do it. You just let the magic number box figure it out.
Begin.
Oh, there is different music.
Game over. Begin.
I don't remember this one. My ears are being assaulted by the hard panning.
Game over.
I nudge the volume down just very slightly further. Hold on. Up, down, down, down. Wait, this might be too far, but let's see.
Begin.
That's not too far at all. Actually, this is actually a much more sensible volume.
Game over. Begin.
Come on, Nick.
Game over. Begin.
This is the level where you start realizing that you need to like look further outwards than just the most immediate obstacle, because you need to be in a... It's basically this is where your movement speed becomes an actual limitation, and therefore you need to look further into the distance. Otherwise you won't have time to make it.
Begin. Game over. Begin.
Oh, hell yeah, Lorraine.
Game
Why did I
over.
stop?
Begin.
Why did I stop? What the fuck? Wait,
Line.
was I stopping at the perfect time?
Game
Wait,
over.
is it impossible to crash into those walls? I'm gonna try it next time. I'm gonna try explicitly doing it. Does it only crush you if, like, you know,
Line.
if it hits you head on? That's a nice sound.
Excellent. Triangle.
Is that a new record or something?
Game over.
We've seen others play it during computer class. I tried Shapes and Beats, I could not get into that at all. That was a very, very quickly abandoned game. That was a game that I actually like paid for as well. I think I actually might have refunded that one though, because of how little I played it.
Game over.
I was hit head on again. Still haven't been able to verify my theory that... Wait, oh you can, okay, I just like rubbed against the edge of that one on purpose and it worked. Like this. Boop.
Game
No,
over.
not quite. Like... Ah, okay, it's actually harder to like hit them head on, or not head on, without hitting them head on. I don't know if anyone's understanding what I'm saying. Oh, I'm getting lucky with this.
Triangle. Excellent.
New record.
Square.
Holy shit.
Game
Oh, okay, I now get how to do that one. Okay. Shapes and beats before shapes and beats because everything is a shape and a beat, I guess. Second course? Yeah, that one is. Hi, yes.
Game over.
I'm replaying this. I played like ages ago. That's as far as I got. 3 seconds. 3.4. Let me see why I only lasted 5 seconds on this one. Oh, I know this music!
Game over.
Wait, I recognize this music as something that I've heard much more recently.
Game over. Begin.
Wait, where did I hear this music? Or am I just confusing it with something else?
Game over. Begin. Game
Okay, I'm seeing why I only lasted 5 seconds.
Game over. Begin.
We're passing like in the corners now rather than on the edges.
Game over.
Okay, never mind, those are edges. Oh, I got very lucky.
Game over.
New record right before I died. Just because the game was being easy. Ah, this gives me this so little leeway now. It's almost like it's a harder level.
Game over. Begin.
Sorry, a hardest level. This is a hardest level.
Game over.
Okay, I've made 2 new records. What is this one? Okay, got the original music again. Oh my god, the speed of direction changes. What the or speed of spinning, I guess.
Begin. Excellent. Game over.
Yeah, this is hardest stuff.
Begin. Game
Oh,
over. Begin.
sorry. I wasn't expecting the sudden speed up.
Game over.
Alright, this is silly. The speed of that is silly. Let's go back to this. It'd be funny if it would be. Wait, am I on the right one?
over. Begin. Game
It just crashed. Or I pressed escape one too many times, but the random little blip of a voice makes it sound like it actually
Super
crashed.
Hexagon.
Nah,
Super Hexagon.
Okay, I'm going to try interrupting the speech this time and see if it does a little bit where it plays a little blip of speech.
Super
No, I think it did crash before because it didn't do the little blip of speech this time.
Super Hexagon.
What are the options on this again?
Juustoa.
What is arcade mode? Why cheese? Why cheese? Room to cheese. Do not! Do not! Why would you do that? Arcade mode. Oh, this is different. Top score Hexagon 60. Really? By default it starts with 60?
Cheese?
That's, am I just really bad at this game, or is... Okay. I've only just barely beaten the default lowest score. Thank you for the pats, Jeff, but not for the cheese. I do like that 2-color hair there. On that emote. Yumi. Or I still haven't beat this. I've only got up to 30-something today. 34 I think I got up to today. Maybe this is gonna feel easier now?
Line.
Maybe that's a secret. Go to a harder one. And then go back to an easier one. Because it sure does feel slower now.
Triangle.
Was this actually the strat all along?
Square.
Yeah, I think the other levels... Oh shit, I'm in a way. I didn't see what the opening was.
Begin.
I think the other levels are just like to help your brain advance to the level it needs to be to solve the previous level.
Line.
I might play level 2 a bit more then.
Triangle.
This music is such a banger though. Man, when I make music... Whoa!
12 months. One whole year of being yoked.
David, thank you so much. Thank you so much. For being what? Uked, did you say?
Pentagon. Game
Aye.
over.
Okay, that's the furthest I've gone tonight so far. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for the resub. That is 12 months. Would you look at that? Sheesh. Uked. I replay.
12 months. One whole year of being yoked.
Oh, wait, she did actually say it clearly. I didn't hear it very well over this probably.
12 months.
Anyway,
Cheese.
thank you very much. Let me go to the second level a bit to get my
Begin.
brain a little bit more stressfully
Game over. Begin.
adjusting. And then the first level will be easier, right? That's how it works, right?
Line.
The next time I make music, I have to remember to put in like
Triangle.
some like drawbar organ style instrument that's like maybe following the bass. I don't know, but like just using an organ like that for bass, it sounds really cool. Just like adds an extra high harmonic. They're not using it for bass,
Line.
but they are playing a single note. They're also not doing it at all in this music. But we go back to the first one.
Triangle.
That'll be there.
Game
What the
over.
Okay, I remember seeing that shit before. When does this game give you the Super Zapper recharge? Is that a thing? I don't remember that at all. 80s arcade game called Tempest. I've heard of it, but I wouldn't be able to tell what it looks like based on the sound of it. Let me have a look.
Here's your Supper Supper record.
Hold on. Whoa! Nymph! Thank you for the Supper Zapper record, or whatever the hell she said.
Here's your Supper Supper record.
It always sounds like supper.
Here's your Supper Supper record.
Thank you very much. I can't believe she couldn't say recharge and she said record. Thank you, Nymph. Hello, hi. She did try. Tempest game. Oh, is this a Vectrex game? It's not a Vectrex game. Atari 5200. It looks very Victory. Interesting. Tempest X for the PSX had a banger soundtrack. Interesting.
Begin.
Hope the Nymph is doing alright. We're back to the first level now. Oh, it feels so much more forgiving with just spinning at a constant speed, like it's not switching direction as much.
Triangle.
I wonder how much effort was put into ensuring that it's like possible in the level generation of this game. There, the organ thing is in the background.
Line.
Wait, it actually might be on the bass. No, because it's going up when the bass is going down.
Triangle.
It might not even be organy, but just the fact that it's playing like a harmonic
Square.
where you'd expect the bass to be playing. Of what you'd expect the bass to
Game
be.
over. Begin.
Playing what you'd expect the harmonic of the bass to be. Makes it feel like an organ to me. I feel like I'm gonna have to whip out the MIDI editor and show a demonstration. I could also show you the appalling progress I made on sort of MIDI-ifying the music from the C64 demo named 9. I know I showed it last night. I wasn't so drunk that I was blackout drunk and forgot that I showed you last night, but I worked on it a tiny bit since then.
Pentagon.
Come on, open up! Oh my god. Close to a new record. Oh my god! Why did I take the long way around?
Hexagon. Game
Fuck!
over.
Oh my god, I was so close! I was like less than a second off. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna hydrate. Man. I reached Hexagon. The super one. Why is Twitch just like, look at this, look at this, look at my screen right now. Why is Twitch just doing this? It's just been saying hype train incoming 000 for ages. It just 000. This was counting down originally, but it's just stuck on 000. Is there a way to remove it? I don't think so. Can I refresh this? Please tell me it doesn't reappear. Okay, nice. It looks like it hasn't. I also just saw a message from someone that I did not see before. Where was that loaded from? Where was that loaded? Oh, there! Ebron! Hi! All the way at the very top. Hello, I'm so sorry. I didn't see that. Oh my god. Are you trying to make it reappear? It's actually come back. It's got a really short countdown. Is that the problem? That it's starting from like 20-something seconds instead of like 2 minutes? Thank you very much, Topakato, for the gift of sub to a Pax Empirical. Now what you just say at 0 seconds for ages again. There it is. Oh boy. Thank you though. I appreciate that. Now I have to wait for my chat to reload before I can respond to anyone. There we are. It's waiting for a second sub. No, but it's at 0 seconds, so it's meant to like disappear. The thing is, it's meant to count down from like 2 minutes, but it starts counting now from like only 20 seconds. Oh, alright, be patted. That's the thing I was failing. Hold on. Almost forgot that I do meat pie. Wait, what's it doing? Why is it thinking I'm hungry? What the fuck? Pan. There you go. Pants for the Pew. Okay, let's try again.
Begin.
Why is my stream frame rate appalling right now? What the hell? Is it awful for you as well? It's really bad on my end. Let me try a thing that I should have already done. Hold on. This might fix it. Okay, it actually just broke it for a moment. Wait, why is it keep breaking? Yeah, it's not working too well. I guess. Does it have a dedicated full screen mode? Doesn't look like it. It already thinks it's in full screen mode. And maybe it is. Oh, it is! I guess it is actually, because it does the weird thing when I click out of it. Okay, anyways, try again.
Begin.
We're less than a second off last time, so...
Line. Triangle.
Nice. That was kind. Square.
Square.
I wonder why, like, sometimes the announcement does not line up with the change.
Game.
Ah, what the fuck? Are you really?
Game over. Begin.
Spinning long ukes. It looks like they're dancing almost. Oh, I love a little wiggling long uke emote. It would work so badly as an emote though because it's so long. It's not like a 1-to-1 aspect ratio at all. That would be a round uke or a square uke. Not a long uke.
Square.
Okay, the game says it's a square uke. Where's it? There. Like that, for example. I wonder if it always makes the opening close to you, so that you don't have to do like a full all the way around. If the wall only opens up very close to when it's in the center. What if it chooses a direction close to you? An edge close to you?
Game over. Begin.
Man.
Line.
Oh, did I just click through it?
Game over. Begin.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this tonight. I can feel my brain slowing down a little bit.
Line.
Interesting how I was still fast enough to nearly break my best score. Despite not being good enough for Trackmania. I guess it uses a different part of my
Game
brain
over. Begin.
to what the Trackmania uses.
Line.
Line.
Game.
Uke, please!
Line.
Oh, I just remembered that I haven't even re-implemented support for predictions on my streaming setup since changing to pub sub.
Triangle.
So I could even make this more interesting with a prediction on Twitch. I mean, more entertaining for...
Game over.
Really?
Begin.
More entertaining for you. Y'all. Y'all.
Line.
Y'all.
Game over.
Excuse me? Can we rewind the tapes there? Can we rewind the tapes? Hold on. Can we rewind the tapes there? Let's jump back in time for a moment. Hold on. This is gonna take a while to do the immediate. Okay, it's just been shush. Look at this. Watch this. To what the Trackmania uses? Line. Where does it happen? Not that one. Prediction. Here, watch this. Watch this. What happened here? I go through here. I continue around either way. Okay, I choose to go this way. Look, both of these are blocked off. Oh, this was open. Ah, never mind, this was open. I didn't realize this was open. I thought this was closed off. I see now. I guess because it's a lighter color than these areas here, I was like, but it's blocked off. Okay, I see what happened. Alright.
Begin. Game over.
Wait, I can't see the... Okay.
Begin.
This would look so much nicer on stream if I just hid my streaming setup right now. And just captured the game directly. And you did the same thing again!
Triangle.
I wonder if I decrease the gamma on my monitor, this will help actually. So only the lightest parts look light. Let me try that. Wait, can I even go darker than this? I'm not sure if I can. I can slightly, okay. Just edging, sorry.
Line.
I wonder if it is possible for me to beat the record this evening. By evening, I mean like night by now, I guess.
Square. Game.
Man. Oh, it's not even midnight yet, actually. It's not even midnight. It's actually 10 minutes away from midnight, but it's not even midnight.
Triangle.
Gosh. Did it just like open 2 paths for me? And then when I went to point to a certain path, it like closed the other path? I love that little portamento in the music.
Pentagon.
Oh, I haven't heard this part of the music today, have I? God! No, I haven't heard this part of the music today. I played Crypt of the Necrodancer. I have not, but I do know that game. Well, I'm retro now, I guess. Oh god, that was loud.
Line. Game over. Begin.
Demonic birds intensify.
Line.
Isn't Crypt of the Necrodancer the one where you can only move on the beach? It's like a dungeon crawler kind of thing?
Triangle.
Imagine if this game
Square.
was synchronized to the music.
Game over. Begin.
That'd be really nice. I'd probably make it a lot easier as well, actually.
Line. Game over. Begin.
I'm not confusing it with Helltaker, am I? I think Helltaker's like the gameplay is not on the beats, but the animations are on the beat, right? So it's just like a cosmetic
Triangle.
rhythm thing.
Square.
Square.
Game over.
That was not a square!
Begin.
Move whenever, but moving on the beat gives you bonuses. Oh, it's one of those non-committal rhythm games. That's the worst. That's like... okay, that's maybe rude of me to say, but I really don't like Pistol Whip, which is a VR purportedly rhythm game, because you can just shoot whenever the hell you want. And there's like a setting system where like you can choose. I think they call them mods, modifiers. And yet there isn't a modifier to like force you to play on the
Line.
on the rhythms, on the line, on the rhythms, on the beats. Even if you wanted to, you can't choose that, which is so ridiculous. And yet, get this, and yet, dual wielding is classed as a modifier. Ugh, come on. I actually wonder if there are mods. I wonder if there's a mod for Pistol Whip. I wasn't even looking at the screen. I wonder if there's a mod for Pistol Whip. that forces it into being like really a rhythm game.
Line.
Because like I think you do get more points if you do it on the beat, but there's no punishment if you miss. You can just like literally just go non-stop throughout the entire level. And as long as some of those are aimed at enemies, yeah, you'll pass because you shoot the enemies.
Game over. Begin.
That's like the least rhythm gamey thing that I can think of. I just wish it was more of a rhythm game.
Line. Game over.
I'd like to make a game that's rhythmy at some point. Well, I started making one for the Nova's Game Jam, didn't I? I started making what I was calling Rhythm Peggle,
Line.
which used to be called Ukel. And I got so like caught up in the fun of making a DLL file for Game Maker for proper music synchronization, which I actually achieved, by the way, but then I wasn't really left with much time. And
Line.
or motivation. Like will to actually continue it.
Triangle.
Nah, why'd I do that? Why'd I do that?
Begin.
You turn insta-death on in Crypt of the Necromancer, so you die if you move off beat. Nice. Nice.
Line.
I'm not saying that like you have to immediately die when you lose a thing, by the way, but I want it to be like some kind of punishment. Like in DDR, you have like a health bar and missing like drains it. And you can get it back, of course, but like you can't just spam constantly off beats because you'll die.
Square. Game over. Begin.
Chimp still did all the tracks for this ride.
Game
Of,
over.
I have no idea. I flipping love this though. I've been listening to it over and over for like the past, I don't even know how long, and obviously I've played this before now as well. And I'm not tired of it yet, which is a good sign. Maybe I need to check out her stuff.
Triangle.
I wonder if you can buy the OST for this.
Square.
I would hope that if you do buy the OST for it, the money only goes to the person who did the music rather than the person who made the game.
Game over.
And Steam.
Begin.
This and Dicey Dungeons. Interesting. Wonder which one this is. Which person made this one.
Triangle.
This feels like it would be a game that's interesting to try to program for, actually. I'm not talking about like to solve like computer vision now. I'm saying like it'd be kind of interesting, you know? I think it's very non-trivial.
Line.
Especially when it comes to like the animating between lines being there and not being there.
Game over. Begin.
I'm just thinking about that because it'd be interesting to make a version where it is on the beats. Where you can just, you know, I guess you just load any music, but if you tell it the BPM and offset, which is not very user-friendly, but you know.
Square.
You're telling me you don't know the exact BPM and offset time of first beat in every one of your favorite tracks?
Game over.
And you call yourself a fan of that music artist? Shaking my head,
Game over. Begin.
This is where hardstyle lovers have it easy. Because everything's 150 BPM.
Line. Triangle.
I kind kind of want to try to guess the BPM of different tracks now.
Begin.
Oh, composed on Game Boys? Oh, that's really cool! Was it LSDJ? Did they use LSDJ?
Game over. Begin.
That's so cool, man!
Game over. Begin.
Wow. So I'm reading the text now. Yeah, I would as well. If I don't know how many of these I'd be able to listen to, like different ones. But because I'm just like wanting to keep hearing this track, like because it keeps getting interrupted, I'm not getting the fatigue so much. One of the DLCs for Necrodancer 2. I see. Interesting. A Brit like me, like me.
Begin.
It's funny to think that I might have like walked past her in the street and never known. Back when I actually used to like walk on the street. Because I had an outside job.
Triangle. Square.
So I wonder if the part that I was saying sounded like an organ was actually the triangle wave then. And it's only playing the higher harmonic.
Pentagon. Game over.
You can't like you can't die right when the music is about to. Okay, actually the music kind of continued on exactly where it left off. That's fun.
Line.
I'm a sucker for dino music though, so and like effects put on the music to going along with stuff happening in the game, so I do like the idea of the music just continuing to play in the background, but like maybe very muffled and washed out with reverb when you crash, and then the game just like picks up, because like the music, the gameplay is not really synchronized with the music. Even if it was synchronized on the beat, you totally could just continue it from the nearest beat, unless you needed it to like always behave a certain way at the start of the music, in the middle of the music, and the end of the music, you know?
Line.
Then obviously you'd like skip half of the level if you just continued from halfway through the music.
Triangle. Game over.
I really am thinking now about a game similar to this. I'm wondering if I just press enter instead of space to retry. I guess I'm a rebel. I really am thinking now about like, if I were to try to make a super hexagon-like, but I don't want relative movement. Like here when you press left, it just makes the triangle move left, anti-clockwise relative to where it is right now. And right makes it move clockwise. What if I could make a game that was like maybe similar to this? But
Game over. Begin.
but that you had like buttons that moved you in absolute directions. Like Trackmania.
Game
One would
You
always
could skip pass it on.
no you. One of which would always move you like up, down, left and right and stuff.
begin.
Then I guess you'd have to have it not spinning as well, which is fine for my hand as well. But basically you just have walls closing in on 3 out of the 4 sides around you. And you have to press the 1.
Triangle.
So it's basically Trackmania with a different UI. I guess it could literally just play existing sim files as well. That'd be pretty cool.
Square.
But like that would obviously the gameplay would be much faster that way, because you'd have much more time to whatever, you have much more precise controls that way. You can press exactly which way you want, so to make it fun, the way to make it harder would be have it all come up you faster, I guess.
Triangle.
wonder if up and down would be harder as well, because you would not be able to see so far outwards towards the sides.
Game over. Again.
What is the furthest I've got so far? Aside from the 62
Game over. Again.
or whatever it was, 61, 60, I don't know what it was. It's the Dutch auction now. I got 16, you got 60, I got 59, I got 58.
Game over. Again.
Yuki's cute, Hexagon.
No! Can't believe people are you're using your
Line.
fangs just to say this, spreading misinformation.
Triangle.
Oof. Oh my god,
Square.
I was so close to crashing to that. That's insane. We're getting kind of close again. Yeah.
Game.
Oh, fuck! It's on a part of the music I haven't heard before as well. Or haven't for a long time. I'm kind of curious to hear what the soundtrack is like now. Because there's clearly more to this music than I've heard. Makes me wonder just how much I'm missing.
Line.
It's such a good idea to have it start at different parts in the music though, to avoid you just getting sick and tired of it.
Square.
Maybe I should continue that rhythm pickle game, but without feeling the need to use the sprites. Ah, again, I thought it was blocked off.
Again.
To my right. Without feeling the need to use the sprites, because that was one of the things that did me in the end, was having to use the sprites that other people submitted in Nova's Chill Vibes Art Gem. And nobody submitted, like, you know, everyone was like, the artists were obviously wanting to draw interesting things, and they weren't wanting to draw just like a circle.
Game over. Again.
Different circles and lines and
Game
stuff.
over. Again.
This game just makes me think of Rez. Oh, there's such a nice article written about that a long time ago. I'm sure I've mentioned this before.
Line.
Maybe I can say more about it now that I have my stream marked as sexual themes. Which I thought I did the whole time, god damn it. I wonder when I turned that off.
Square.
I know when Twitch removed the mature audiences option and forced you to specify,
Game over.
tell me exactly why we can't send children to your stream. I just basically chose every option. Like, I know Aaron does that as well. I think I remember
Line.
I turned some off at some point. I'm kind of surprised I turned off the sexual one though.
Triangle.
Imagine if you could get in trouble for not talking or doing the things that you marked your stream as being. Like you mark it with like the whatever ridiculous name they gave to the alcohol one.
Line.
Something excessive tobacco usage. Imagine if you marked it that way and you got in trouble for not drinking. They're like, no, you must drink. We demand that you drink now. Otherwise we're banning you.
Game over. Again.
Confidently say I never played Res
Game
sober.
over.
Interesting.
Again.
Yes, the transfer rate, exactly. Trade says it. The transfer rate. It's a very, very fun article about that. It's very old. That was one of the first things I remember reading about when I went online on dial-up.
Line.
It was very nice. Oh man, that's an early uke memory you just resurfaced. Holy. That made me like really happy that there were people that thought about things in a way that I did. It gave me hope for the world. It was like before social media and like virtue signaling and stuff to like try to make it feel like no, you must only do normal things and fit in were a thing.
Game over. Begin.
We need to go back to a time like that. When's the new internet coming? When's the replacement of internet coming? I know there are many people and possibilities. Many people like considering making their own thingies and like possibilities with LoRaWAN and stuff.
Triangle.
I should play Res sometime, man. I can't believe I haven't played Res.
Begin.
I can recommend playing Res after you've enjoyed some jazz. What is jazz tobacco? What is jazz tobacco? I know jazz apples.
Line.
There's something about that organ-like triangle thing that scratches an itch in my brain so fucking well. I love it.
Triangle. Square.
What is it? Boom. Boom.
Game over.
Wait. So it's a fifth, but it's like up an octave. So it's like a 19th. It's like an octave fifth, I guess. Hang on. I need to find this out. I'm gonna put the synthesizer on. 1 second. I need to play around with this. Where's my MIDI sequencer? It's not actually mine, I didn't make it. It's far too useful a program for me to make. Hold on. Get over here. We're gonna play around with this. Where's the other thing for easily choosing instruments? I'm gonna change the title to just chatting. Well, the title is still Hexagon. It's okay, it's not a real word. I can't say that my title is misleading. It's just a nonsense noise. Okay. Oh, I'm hearing it. Hang on a second. I'm hearing it twice. I know you're hearing it once, but I'm hearing it twice because I have the non-delayed version in my ears. Okay, there we are. Now it's only the delayed version. The devil's lettuce. Oh, okay. The devil's lettuce. Play Res, the ISO is easy findable. Well, even if it is, I would want to buy it because I have bought every PS2 game that I've played. I've usually ripped them myself. And, in fact, I've always ripped them myself. Except, no, even for Burnout 2, the disc that I lost, I then, yeah. Anyway, all this is to say that I wouldn't have the vibrator, the circle trans vibrator thingy that came with the game originally, right? It did come with the game originally, or was it like a separate thing that you had to buy separately? I can't remember. Anyway, this sounds like an interesting electronics project. An electronics project that boils down to a MOSFET, a power supply, and a motor. And a resistor for the MOSFET. Anyway, let me just put some bass on here. So we've got like some... What kind of bass is it again? Let me just hear it for a sec.
Begin. Game over. Begin.
Oh, this is some really growly bass. Okay.
Line.
Okay.
Game over.
I don't think I'm going to find anything quite like that. Bass and lead might be a good place to start. We're not going to get like super growly bass out of that though. Best I could probably do is like a pulse wave with a cut of frequency way high. And playing that at a low pitch. I just tabbed to the wrong thing. Where's my... Here it is. Right, let's make a small bass line. Oh, actually, let me just use the same notes that were played in Super Hexagon. Hold on. What are they?
Game over. Begin.
Oh, they're doing pitch bends as well.
Game
Okay,
over.
okay. Okay, I get it. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. I'm gonna put them up high to start with. So it's like... I'm gonna put it to the correct notes afterwards. I lied, I'm doing that instead. This is now an impromptu music recreation stream. Going to get the tempo right as well. What tempo would that be? What tempo is that? That would be about... It's got to be about 120, right? Which is the default on here, actually. It's a bit faster than that. So if we put this to like 125, and let's pull these down by like 2 octaves, I guess. That's 1 octave. Why did I type 12 instead of 24? Fine. But then the thing that reminds me of like the organ with like the octave up, fifth bass kind of thing. Yeah, it is. It's like what it is like a very short wavetable that's like kind of messy, and they're like just repeating that. It's just like a very short wavetable that's like looping, and it's like very messy. There isn't really a same sound on here, unfortunately. But because it's so short, when you're repeating it over and over, it sounds... I don't know if I can recreate that on Audacity. Probably not. Actually, yeah, I think I can. Let's just make some noise. Make some noise! And we'll say like 0.2 so we didn't destroy our ears. It sounds like this. And then, because this is being played over and over at like a lower speed, we'll just put crap loads of these in a row. Wait, hang on a second, there was a specific function to do this. It was called repeat. Can I do like 1,000 times? Do we even have anything pasted here? Oh my god, we do. But it's lagging so much right now. Let's... What? This is apparently one thing repeated 1,000 times. I think Audacity did not enjoy trying to do that. I think it got very confused here. Yeah, that's not this one sample repeated 1,000 times. What the fuck? What was that? We have one sample. Oh, this really doesn't like trying to work on the individual sample level. What the fuck? What is that? What is the selection? Repeat? And it crashed. Okay. Alright, fuck it. We're not going to try to do that on Audacity. Anyway. Alright, what was I saying again? Organ. If you just play a sample over and over again, that's just DC. Yes, I was going to do that with like 8 different levels. And we're just going to then loop this 8 level sum thingy over and over and over. That's what I was going to do. Because when you are slowing something down on Audacity, it uses interpolation, so I can't just do that to make it last longer. I'm going to do it again. It's going to ask to recover, and it's also on the wrong screen. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These can be at random. Well, they're not very varied, are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure. So it's this, but repeated many times. For example. But what is it doing with this? Like, what is this select? What is this buggy ass selection? Anyway, what happens if I tell it to repeat this like 100 times? And what is this? Mix. Okay, I think we've got like something that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 samples long now, but whatever. This is going to be extremely horrible and high-pitched. Now, if that were to be played much slower, without interpolation, then we'd get the kind of growly sound. But if I do this... Yeah, it's flipping doing interpolation. This... It's not like holding one value and jumping to an... I don't think there's a way to easily do this in Audacity. Yeah, you can't even turn off the interpolation to like be just nearest neighbor repeated or something. Which is... Yeah, whatever. This isn't the right tool for the job. Oh, you know what is the right tool for the job? A fucking hex editor. I can just put raw bytes there as much as I want. Thank you for the posture check and the hydrate. Hold on. Alright, let's just make 8 random values and repeat them. Okay, my values are gonna be A, B, C, D, E, F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Okay. So we want this one to be repeated many, many times. Is there a way to do that on here? There is. Oh, dude, this is perfect. So we're gonna insert, say, 50 of these. And then we're gonna insert the 50 of these. I'm gonna recopy it, doesn't it? I don't think I'm quite putting... I'm not sure what's happening when I have it selected. I'll do that shortly. Thank you, Stu. There's a 3. We got a 4. And there's probably an easy way to do this. But I've started now, so I've got to finish. 6, 7, and 8. And now we save this. This is how many bytes? 300 or 400. Okay, that's actually worked then. We'll save this as noisewave.bin. Let's import that on Audacity. Is it not just replacing selection? I think it is. Noise wave, and we'll say unsigned 8-bit, I guess. What kind of sampler rate? I wonder if 44,100 will be okay. Anyway, we should hear like a really harsh sound. Oh right, we still need to repeat it a bunch, don't we? This is just a single. Oh, this is gonna be good. And then we repeat this. Let's say 100 times. And then to avoid destroying everybody's ears, we turn the volume down and we should get a really harsh sound that sounds like a growly tone. Nice. It's a little bit different to the one they used there. I feel like I probably should have had some like dropping to 0 more. Anyway. Alright, I will do the post check and saving the kidneys. Thank you very much. Also, hydration. Oh, I said the 2 things I'm not doing. Let me just play some music for a moment while I do this. Ouch! I should save the kidneys as well. I'll do it soon. I just wanted to show this thingy. I want like a really muffled organ sound. Too many harmonics. Maybe. I really just want one that's playing like a 5th. I might be on the wrong organ category. Organ 2 might be what I want. I think it's 2. Ah, now we're getting somewhere. See, that is like a 5th up. The boom and the boom at the same time. I wonder if I can unmuffle it. No, can't. That's annoying. Oh! That's much more like it. Percussive organ as well. Can I, like... It's kind of annoying that the fifth fades away. I guess I can just repeat it over and over. So the other channel would be doing something like... Okay, this needs to be up an octave. Or would it be 2 octaves, actually, maybe? Let me hear the music. How much higher is it?
Begin. Game over. Begin. Game over. Begin.
Different part of the music. I need a different part of the music.
Begin.
So this part?
Line. Game
Okay.
over.
Stop! Wait, this is actually... Hold on a second. Bum, 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 bum. Mm-hmm. This is actually not like a fifth in the music. It does remind me of an organ, but I don't think it's playing a fifth. Sure, let's just do this. This is repeated over and over again. Let's make it go down to another chord as well. And we can just have this loop. I could literally just draw one note and then tell it to break it up into a trill, I just remembered. This one, question mark? No. There we are. And then we can do the same here. It's that kind of thing that it reminds me of. This bass does not suit it at all. Unfortunately. I need to remember to do that kind of thing in some music sometime because I like how it sounds. Let's try and choose a more suitable bass so that it's not so assaulting on my ears. Why am I playing such high notes? What is this? Anyway. You're very smooth. Oh, that sounds like... Oh my god, that sounds pretty cool. The organ being played. Listen to that. The organ being played as bass is deep as fuck. Anyway, what does this sound like? It's a bit obnoxious, isn't it? What's it like at half of that? 8. That sounds a bit weird. Anyway, that's the idea. Okay, we now return to your regularly scheduled super hexagon right after I've saved the kidneys. I'll be right back. Pew. Everybody else, please, this is an opportunity to take care of yourself. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Where's my... Wait, yeah... Wait, why are you not even seeing the game? Oh, now you are. What is this stream, even? What is this stream? I'm not drunk! I'm not drunk! I swear to drunk, I'm not good.
We will be right back after these commercial breaks.
Hello. I'm returning. Hi. This thing is still on. I can press these buttons. Oh, right. The rest will reset. Oh, shall I show you the other thing? I said I was going to show you the progress I made on the transcribing that 9 music. Hold on. Let me show you this. 9.
We now return to our show.
Oh, I moved in. Oh yeah, sorry. It wouldn't have come through the first one. The message while I was away. Sorry, David. It's part of the skills of being a software developer. Why are you not drunk? I don't understand what you're saying. Are you asking why I'm not drunk because it is part of the skills of being a software developer? Or are you asking if the reason that I'm not drunk is because something? Anyway, welcome. Hi, Maki. Anyway, I'm going to replay a part of this. I'm actually going to play it from the beginning, but it sounds like crap because I haven't chosen a good instrument or even made this sound good yet. But transcribing this was a pain because look at the time signatures. Holy! It kind of just begins like this. Oh, no, it doesn't. Shut up. Where's my setup? Yoink! At least I was able to use good synth strings. So it's me trying to like make this part sounds so naff. I need to change this. Wait, why is it delayed? Wait, what? Hang on a second. Hang on. Why is the delay level up on this? What the? Did I accidentally delete the part where I set the delay level? No, it's... Oh, I see. I didn't start from the very beginning. Okay. Yeah, this part needs changing. And then it just starts like this. Flipping 10/4 time signature right here. I still need to like find a better instrument for this. It's
it's a bit weird in the original. It doesn't really translate well to the synth. And like I need to change the release times and everything. And then everything else is the same as what you had yesterday. Or whenever I did this before, Monday.
Oh yeah, I guess I should link to the original again. For those who missed it, it's this music that I'm trying to remake. I mean transcribe. I'm not like trying to change it. I'm just trying to use equivalent instruments and stuff and make them do the same thing. Except for the background here. Wait, let me show you the rest of it. This melody here, this lead melody, took the same amount of time to transcribe as all of this stuff from here. Oops. So I was trying to get all of like the bends and the short notes the same. Is this the song I showed yesterday? It is! I kind of want to show you just the melody by itself because it's kind of fun to hear on this different instrument as someone who knows the original. I'll keep the bass on, but I'll turn off everything else. Except for the lead, which I was just talking about. So now what you're going to hear is this and this. Wait, why am I still hearing the other things? Oh. Something slipped through the cracks. Oh, this bass here is also kind of... this bass here was also kind of fun to transcribe with this part. Anyway. Little bends. Like that. It's such a cool solo, man. I can't remember if I'd done this lead part when I showed you it yesterday. I think I probably had, just barely. Anyway, yeah, and we now I promise, now that's turned off. We now return to the regularly scheduled Super Hexagon, aka Hexagon. Which I guess means I now need to restore the thingy to Super Hexagon, right? The stream category. Okay. Wait. Oh, left and right click goes the same as left and right arrow.
Begin.
Wouldn't it be funny now if on my first try now I suddenly beat the score from before? And just all my brain needed was a rest.
Game over.
Never mind.
Begin.
Works in game. Oh god, it does.
Line.
She's surprisingly not much harder. I do feel like I have a little less control. Like a little less accuracy when I want to make really short presses.
Square.
Probably easier to hear me pressing the buttons as well.
Game over.
Okay, thank you for the hydration and the posture check. This is the last of the neon juice in this bottle.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
You can't do that to me, Robo. You're gonna get choked. I swear. That was so appropriate as well, as she started failing right after saying that.
Begin.
Oh, posture check as well.
Game over. Begin.
Sound I make when I crash into a wall. As a triangle. As a large spinning triangle, I am unable to look up information on how to make a bomb.
Triangle. Square.
Oh my god, I thought I was out of time there.
Pentagon.
That must have been so close. As was that. What the fuck, I'm getting so lucky right now.
Hexagon. Excellent. Game
Oh, I did it! I beat it and then immediately died. Okay, I beat it. That makes me happy. I can see why I died there, because those are some very thin things to get through. Oh my god, I just got a big rush of adrenaline then. It said excellent, therefore I beat it.
Line.
Hell yes. Oh, I did get very lucky, so
Triangle.
might be a long time till I get that lucky again.
Square.
I was about to say it'd be interesting to see like a TAS of this, but you can't really speedrun it, can you? Tool-assisted speedrun. You can't really speedrun it much. You could do like silly tricks with it, I guess. Where you're like edging every
Game over. Begin.
hole. This sounds a bit bannable. Thank you for the pads, Meridian. Hi, welcome, welcome.
Line. Triangle.
What day is this today? It's Wednesday, isn't it? We don't have Factoria Friday today.
Square.
I can't read into do here, unfortunately. Oof. Oh my god, that was super close to the edge as well.
Pentagon.
Oh no, that was so close! This went slightly too far.
Line.
The spirals are kind of satisfying though. Oh my god! I'm getting so twitchy on the controls, I can feel that my brain has had enough. But it's very ironic that I actually beat the record while twitchy. Of course I'm twitchy, I'm on twitch.tv. Ha 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 ha. I think I might do like a couple more attempts and I'll see who I can read. But I've already beaten it, so... You're ending on a high. Not like that Trackmania situation earlier.
Game over. Again.
That's weird, I just thought I just had more time. Oh my goodness, Psych! Welcome! Hi! Hexmania? I did reach Hexagon, yeah. Oh, Hexmania, I see what you mean.
Cheese.
Make the names. Let us raid. Why cheese? Hi, Sass. Welcome, welcome. Psychic. Salad. Sal's. Let's try that again. Psychic. Salad. Psychic Sal's does sound like a good nickname, though. X, hi, welcome back again. Hello. Throwing shade and maybe some ink. Ink shade. Oh, I was thinking that it was like you're working on shaders for a moment. What is ink shade? What is that game?
Hello Raiders and welcome to the stream.
Thank you, Roboyuk. What kind of game is that? I was playing Trackmania earlier, and now I was trying to play Super Hexagon, but and I did just beat this best here, the 6324. This is 63 seconds, 24 hundredths. I think they're hundreds, right? I don't think they're frames. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's the best I've done. It was like 60 something else before, like maybe 62 or 61. I just beat it barely. It's basically Inscription, but with like tactics combat. What kind of game is Inscription? I feel like Inscription is something that changes. I've heard Inscription changes a lot from how it begins, but it's basically a card game, right? I think. Thank you for the pads.
Again.
Check out the banger of music that this song is.
Line.
Why am I seeing like a faint background? What the
Game
fuck?
over.
I'm like seeing through. Hold on. Are you seeing that? Are you seeing this on... Hang on a second. When it becomes red... No, it's not being captured. There's like a very faint bit of text showing through. Hang on. Is this like the same glitch that shows up when I'm playing Trackmania sometimes? With like the flashing 3 that I always see at the bottom of the screen? Just throwing this onto an image editor for a sec, or image viewer where I can modify it. Oh, hang on, I'm not even capturing the thing. I lost the game. Yeah, when it's out of full screen, I don't see the text when it goes red. But when it's in full screen, I see like transparent text in the background. Or rather, the red is transparent and I see text in the background. Wait, I do still faintly see it. Oh, I can drag it as I drag the window around? I feel like I need to record a video to show you this. And it'd have to be a phone video because these weird graphical glitches that I sometimes have don't show up on screen captures. Card game rogue light within an escape room. Oh my goodness. You know Chipsell as well? I'd never heard of them, but like... Or her, but just recently someone mentioned it. The name. No worries, Psychic. Please get some sleep. Thank you very much for the raid. I'm gonna be stopping them soon anyway, sorry. But... Yeah, I had no idea of the name of the person who made it, but apparently they're like... famous?
Game over. Begin.
I think I might try this like 10 more times. I'm just playing now because I enjoy it.
Game over.
Not even
Begin.
really. I guess I'm kind of trying to beat it, but again, my best. But maybe doing the second level would be a better idea because it was quick for me to beat last time.
Triangle. Game over.
Let's try the second level.
Begin. Line.
I can't remember what my best on this was. It like 30 something?
Game over.
Why'd I go the way around?
Game
The
over.
best is 37.23, okay. Let's see.
Line. Game
Ah, why?
Begin. Line.
God, I do wish there was a way to move more slowly though, like shift or something. I mean, shift is usually to move faster, right? But I think default or fast makes sense.
Game over. Begin.
7 seconds off. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can move slowly.
Game over. Begin.
Shift doesn't work, control doesn't work. Oh, up and down.
Game over. Begin.
Up and down, there's nothing. Page up, page down. Nope. I'm sure I've tried this in the past.
Line.
Oh my goodness.
Game
Oh, I
over.
see what that is. That's a spiral leftwards. Couldn't read that at first.
Line. Triangle. Game over. Begin.
I keep on dying right at the very beginning of square, I swear. I square.
Game over.
Man, really?
Begin.
I even read it that time, I just failed to do it.
Game over. Begin.
I'm trying to like look more outwards on the screen
Game over. Begin.
at the stuff coming in from the outside. I actually can't look that high vertically because
Line.
I could the last time I played this because I had a different monitor back then, which had a huge bezel, and the camera could sit on top
Triangle.
without blocking the screen. But nowadays, I just can't see the top of the screen in the middle because that's where my webcam is.
Game over.
That's
Begin.
unfortunate. I don't think that's really the reason why I'm failing right now, though. That's just that's just an aside. I think I could have rated Psychic Salad as well, mind you, if I had.
Game over.
Oh, that's the spiral to the right, okay. If I had, so I could have had to rate out quickly then.
Line.
I just had a realization that this game would be so much worse if the triangle did not move with the stage and it just stayed at the same position on the screen, rotationally. So you'd have to be fighting the rotation of the game.
Line.
But thankfully the rotation is kind of just
Game over.
cosmetic.
Begin.
Like the game would work exactly the same and would also hurt people's heads less probably if it wasn't rotating. Thank you, the pad, thanks.
Line. Triangle.
On my head!
Game
Ah! Okay, the
over.
change of direction during the spiral already sucks.
Line. Game over.
Okay, I think I've had enough. I'm actually starting to get, like, I don't know. I've had enough. I don't know if dizzy is the right word or headachy or something, but some unpleasant mental feeling. Okay, that'll be all for now. That was kind of fun. I was able to beat the previous high score, which I'm kind of surprised about, to be honest. Closing a million things right now. Or at least like 4. Ah! Why? How dare you? How dare you? How dare? Well, thank you all very much for hanging out. It's a pretty strange stream, I guess. Well, I guess just strange for me because I rarely stream more than one thing in a single stream, I guess. I guess. Oh! Hold on. Ah!
Shot.
Yeah, so I'm just having a look at potential raid targets, and there's an interesting one, but Twitch is taking forever to load the page. Could you please, like, load maybe today? Please, thank you, please, thank you. Okay, it's loaded. Took that long.
This concludes our broadcast day. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
I
Yuki Fat.
Aw, I guess so. Thanks for the Trackmania. Aw, you're welcome. Yeah, thank you all very much for hanging out. I think...
Hi for stream.
Oh, that really confused me at first, because your message and Stewie's next one, or the most recent one, appeared at the same time for me, and I was like, that's weird. Stewie didn't say Thai for stream. Which I also thought said time for stream at first. You're welcome, Azrael. In the same Uke time, in the same Uke channel. Marshall. I'm tempted to pass you on to the person that I rated last time. Because this time, well, it's earlier, basically. Ouch, it's earlier, so, you know. Uke will drive her Uke-mobile. Will I? Oh yeah, right, the Batmobile. But I did raid them last time, so... You know. Ayaz is doing software and game dev. Hexa is doing Factoria. Cheezer is on the loose. Quick activate the Uke signal. No, don't do that, otherwise all the cheeses will come to me. Jesus Christ. Wait, no, why? Wait, the Uke signal is... Psst, psst, psst. I don't know what the original is in this. I don't know what the original is. Oh yeah! Speaking about that... Oh, never mind now. At the end of the stream, it's not the best time to talk about it. Maybe some other time. Maybe in Discord. Did I just accidentally set up the perfect time to show myself? There are cool people in Discord. If you want to join, feel free. And if you don't, feel free to not. I also should be uploading VODs on the YouTube. Also, I guess I do commissions. Also, I guess there's weird stuff that you can buy if you're so strangely inclined. Only useful in Gotham, where it's always night and raining. What? I'm so confused. Oh, the bat signal is a big light with a symbol on the clouds. Yes, true. I thought this was all references to like an Eminem song though. Hi, F-Mega. Welcome, welcome. I think I might pass you on to Oriana Aura again, even though I rated her last stream. We get to like see stuff more this time, you know? Hopefully she's not ending immediately. Well, they actually don't know their pronouns. Okay, I'm passing you on here. Ta-da! Here's where we're going. currently making a chocolate chip pancake maker that the chat can control. Basically a chat controlled pancake making thing with like a bunch of servers, an ESP32 by the look of it, some solenoids, and I guess some driver boards. It also looks like there's some pumps. Take a close look at this stream where you can't see anything because I'm capturing the wrong thing. This is 1080? Oh, it is. Why did it look lower when it wasn't in full screen? Anyway, cool, interesting electronic stuff. Raid message, I guess, will be hexagonal raid. Sure, something like that. I know, flipping know, something like that. Or steering, yeah, I don't know. I am so bad at thinking of raid messages. Anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out. I really, really, really do appreciate it. I'm actually all set to do like 3 streams this week. We'll see if that happens. But anyway, yeah, please, be nice to your now, Castle.